W.
Am I been in the game so long? How can I? Since 210, man, I move like rabbi. I'm not part of the new wave. These MCs get dashed in a suitcase. Fuck with the M, get sent to a new place. Now man's walking around with a two-face. Strangle man with a shoelace. Strangle man with a shoelace. Duffy and leave. 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 Duffy and leave.
Forgot to update Discord, guys. Big mistake.
New Kung Fu Kitty. Ain't nobody praying for me. Y'all know what happens on Earth stays on Earth. Here we go. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm willing to die for this shit. I done cried for this shit. Might take a lie for this shit. Put the Bible down and go out for a knife for this shit. DOT, my enemy, won't catch a vibe for this shit. I've been stumped out in front of my mama. My daddy commissary made it to commas. Bitch, all my grandma's dead. So ain't nobody praying for me. I'm on your head. 30 million later, know the fans watching. Auntie on my telegram like be cautious. I be hanging night jams. I be on Stockton. I don't do it for the gram. I do it for Compton. I'm willing to die for this shit, nigga. I take your fucking life for this shit, nigga. We ain't going back to broke. Family selling dope. That's why you many ass rap niggas better know. If I gotta slap a pussy ass nigga, I'ma make it look sexy. If I gotta go hard on the bitch, I'ma make it look sexy. I pull up, hop out, air out, make it look sexy. They won't take me, I might look good. Nah, take me. I'm allergic to a bitch nigga, ayy. An imaginary rich nigga, ayy. 7 figures, how that's slower than my bitch figure, ayy. Going digital and physical on all y'all, ayy. Bunch of criminals and money in my phone calls, ayy. Me okay, me let the A1 fly. Be okay, jump on the same G5. Check it for me heavy, cause I go, yeah. They never been ready.
Starting in just a couple minutes here on After Night. I hope you're in for a long one, a treat, a special one. Thank you. He's starting shortly. Just give us a couple minutes to really gather ourselves. Thank you. All right. I think it's time. 10 minutes, that's about time. Just saying.
Someone just told me a secret. You're watching After Tonight.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of After Tonight. My name is Tommy. I'm the host of this here show that you're watching. So great to be with you on another beautiful Wednesday night in the United States of America. May 20-something, 2026. We're back. We have a lot is new. A lot is happening, but a lot has stayed exactly the same.
Trismegistus.
We are here. It's wonderful to be here. You might have noticed right away, something's changed. That's right. I've moved slightly over in the city of Seattle, Washington. I love this town, baby. I love this town. I can't get enough of Seattle, Washington, and that's why it's the background, my homeland. I'll never leave. It's going to be a fun one, man. There's been so much going on. Excuse me. In the last week, since last Tuesday when we were last on, a lot happened to me, at me, towards me, in my general direction. I hate it. It's so weird. I hate even putting the spotlight on myself for even 1 second. I got married to the game. No, I got married to a beautiful woman, and I'm here now, married. Mark, you're still muted, but I saw a clap. Thank you. Doesn't pick up. So we'll do it the old-fashioned way. How my grandpa used to clap, hitting the stream deck button. Thank you. Yes, we're going to talk all about that tonight. The wedding of the, they're calling it the wedding of the millennium. And you'll understand shortly why. Well, it was a blast, and geez, it was so nice to have this fella here involved in it, intimately involved, some would say. Hey, yo, it's the co-host, and you know the man because he runs to Atlanta when he needs a check balanced. It's Mark Wellborn, everybody. Mark!
Hey, Tom.
Hey, Mark, congratulations.
Thank
are
you.
in order to me.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yes.
Let's see that bling.
You want to see the ring?
The bling. The bling.
You want to see the bling?
The bling, yes.
All right. Can you see that?
Ooh.
Ooh. Get the diamond tester out. Get the diamond tester out. Luke, it's going to pass, Luke. I'll just say that.
It's going to pass. And that's not disrespectful.
Oh,
that's respectful.
That is super, super respectful.
Disrespectful, man.
You know, it's so great to be married because finally, you know, all the ladies are off my back once and for all. I mean, really, it was getting hairy out there. It was getting scary. So it's nice to be settled down. And now I can focus solely on you people out there in the audience and helping you out with all the entertainment. We also have Luke here also, obviously. Luke, what's up, Luke? Also,
Hello. Thanks
big-
for having me.
A big part of the wedding experience, right, Luke? How did you enjoy your time at the wedding?
Oh, it was phenomenal. I give it's the best wedding I've ever been to. I've been to 3 in my life. The best
Wow.
one. 10 out
Number
of 10.
one.
Perfect wedding.
I love it. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Mark, where would you rank it in your many weddings that you've been to?
Tied for first.
Tied for first. There we go. I'll take it.
Yeah.
What could have possibly been as good?
My other friend's wedding that I was also a part of. That was also very nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
You weren't as excited describing that one as this one. What a great wedding we had on.
What? Huh?
You just didn't sound excited. You said it's my friend's wedding I did. Number one.
Yeah.
Is he watching? Who cares? Screw him. Number one, Luke. Luke, I'll take it from you, baby. Number one, baby.
Number one.
Ain't no ties up in here. We go for number one every single time. And no, it was a spectacular. I had a great time. You know, there was only a few incidences. I guess at every wedding there has to be some incidences, right? We'll go through it as best I can remember, because since Tuesday I've been so busy with this thing, and I've obviously been moving within the city of Seattle. It's been a big change, big experience. So we had the rehearsal on Friday. Big rehearsal, lots of fun. We had a good time. And you guys jump in whenever you want, obviously. But we go to the rehearsal dinner, right? Now, we had a lot of food, so we should have invited Luke, because Luke ate us out of house and home on Saturday. I'll say that.
I did. Yes, I did.
I mean, I didn't know. You know, he was embarrassed to order the chicken. He ordered the flat, and it was a monster amount of hors d'oeuvres. Is that right, Luke?
I didn't turn down a single hors d'oeuvre. I had one. I was being modest. I had one. I could have taken 2 or 3 if I was feeling frisky, but I didn't want to disrespect the host. Didn't want to disrespect the marriage.
You should have. But it was odd that you brought the green card from Fogo de Chao just to hold up in the middle of the thing. To be like, more, yes. I'm ready for more. You know, that's what it was like. So we had the rehearsal dinner. Great time. So many people were there. And everyone's getting drunk. And I'll say that it only happened once, where we had a relative of the family come up to us and start giving us a marital advice, drunken marital advice, which I heard about 10,000 times in a row. It was puppy love. Remember to keep that. Puppy love.
Wait, what do you mean?
I've had it. I gave it to my kids, and you have to keep it. Puppy love. You ever heard that one, Mark?
No, I've never had. But I had another one of your family members kind of try to frame mog me at the rehearsal dinner.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't hear that? You didn't hear about that?
No, what happened? A frame mogging.
Your aunt came up to me and was like, "Oh, are you the infamous Mark?" And I go, "Yeah, I guess." And
she's putting you on your heels right away.
Right, all my heels right away. She's like, you're giving the speech. I go, yeah. She's like, are you going to be drunk? I go, no. And she's like, are you going to be hungover? And I was like, oh, well, I don't know.
You don't know yet.
So now I was in my head.
You were in your head the whole time, and you had to give a speech. Yeah, I mean, it was a lot.
Yeah.
And they also gave I never heard this before. They said, make sure when you go to bed furious.
Wow.
Always go to bed furious, because then you'll wake up, you'll feel a little better. So that's a good advice. But it was the theme of the weekend was puppy love. I heard that was screamed in our ears by the same person the next night. They go, puppy love, remember. So, you know, right now we're at like 13-year-old German Shepherd love. Hips are all displaced. I mean, it's a mess, but we love. And so that was the big business Friday night. Oh, and then we met Luke afterwards, and I spilled a beer on Luke, but we'll forget about that.
Yes, that's fine.
Yeah,
I was shaking Luke from behind.
Yes,
and spilled a beer. That was rude of me, but you know, I was having a great time. It was a blast. So it was out of excitement, not hatred.
I didn't take any offense to it. That hoodie was in my car for about 3 weeks, so it was completely fine.
Then comes the what do you have in there, Mark?
Well, you know, you're talking drinks. I kind of want to make a drink. Should I make a toast?
Let's do a toast. A toast to the lovely couple. Me and Luke here.
Okay, This is a really tall one. I didn't really mean to make it that tall, but I also wanted to show off my new merch.
Whoa,
See that?
Club Random merch.
it's
That's
very
awesome. Cheers to that.
Shout out to my mom. I guess she actually paid attention when I said, "Hey, mom, get this for me for my birthday if you're watching." And she did. She got me a Club Random
Club Random. Cheers to that.
swag.
Club
Cheers.
Random. Cheers. And cheers to Bill Maher.
Everything that smug just said is a lie.
Okay, thank you. Podcast, please. We just started here. So so Saturday, I'll skip. I'm just, I felt good. I felt good the whole day because it's like there was going to be, I don't know how many people were at the ceremony. I don't know, but it was like 100 people at the reception. I was like expecting 100 people. I performed in front of more of those. There's probably more people here right now than there were at the wedding, possibly. I don't know. I don't check the numbers, but there's probably around that number. So I felt good. I felt confident. I didn't feel too nervous until I got out there, until the ceremony began. I'm standing out there. They made Mark was just in the wedding, not the best man, but they were like, who's going to sequester with you so you don't see the bride? I said, make it Mark. Okay. We can riff together in the back. We can riff. I didn't trust anyone else to riff enough. So I'm starting to get nervous. It was real bad. And we walk out.
Well,
What?
well, I think you're missing a key. We were back behind. We were at a church.
Yeah.
We were behind the altar in a confessional, which was.
We were.
which
And,
was a
and
little-
I forgot. We had these photographers, these wacky photographers that I've been talking about for weeks. As we're standing back there, like the photographer comes back into like the confessional area and she's like, okay, you guys good? We're going to be standing there. I'm like, hey, how about a picture of the two of us just standing here for fun? Just casually. She's like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And she's like, now do you want to do a fun one when one of you is at kneeling at the confessional? I go, are you insane?
No,
We're gonna do some wacky sacrilegious prop and get struck by lightning by God. It was raining and all this crap. I was not going to risk, making Mark sit behind the screen and stick out his tongue for this one.
Yeah.
So, believe me, the photographers, I'll get into them. Wedding photographers out there, you doing too much. You're all doing way too much, man. I mean, keep it simple. Snappers. Because it's way, way too much. It was way too much.
Yeah, but then right shortly after that, the lights went off in the confessional.
Yes, it was like motion activated and they went off. And then so the 5 minutes before I walked out there, it was total pitch black. It was like when you're Kevin Hart, underneath the stage and about to be exploded up during the middle of your announcement, during your introduction. Beyonce thrown up into the air before she comes out on stage. It was like that.
Yeah.
So it was pitch black.
And we didn't know who. I was going to get somebody, but I was like, I don't want to walk out of here. And then I was like, oh, well, the altar servers are sitting right there. Like, I'm sure they know. And then I was like, oh, this would be a really bad look for me to go out of this place to sequester some kid back to turn on the lights.
Yeah.
For them to leave. I was like, let's just.
And
sit
it was
in the
like,
dark.
it was really some innocent looking. The kid looked like young Tiger Woods. I mean, this was like a young, unknown ethnicity altar boy. We weren't sure. So we were going to leave him alone, work on his game. So we get out there, ceremony. Then I get real nervous. I don't know. Were you nervous, Mark, at all?
Well, I remember you as as the time went by back there, I remember you were getting more and more nervous, or you were really vocalizing it.
Yes.
And then I tried to make small talk about it. I was like, did you see that clip of podcast cringe? That was pretty funny.
Yeah. He was like,
I'm just trying to think anything.
Believe me, it helped.
Everything that smug just said is a lie.
It helped. But it was just overwhelming. It was too much. So then my beautiful bride comes out and everything, and we start doing the vows. We'll skip to that part. Yeah. We start doing the vows, okay? And for some reason, we decided to do the vows where instead of saying, do you, Thomas, afters, decide to do this, agree to do this be nice to your wife. Treat her with puppy love for all eternity. And I go, I do. You ever heard that one? I do.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Sickness and in health. I do. Instead of that, we decided to do a full read through, a full table read of the vows. So you got to read this whole thing, which we had not practiced. It's a long story. And I don't even know. I mean, it might be better if you tell it, Mark, what happened.
So, yeah, the priest. So everybody, they have everybody, like all the groomsmen and all the bridesmaids, line up down the side next to the bride and groom, and everybody's standing there, and it's a big moment. They bring out the rings, they altar boys, and they're like, "All right, here we go. We read the vows," and the priest turns the book for you to read, and it's like, "Okay," and he points his finger there, and you go, "I
can." I said the wrong name. I said the wrong name.
I'm going to go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
I called myself my wife's name. Now, read into that all you want, psychologically, whatever you want. But we had never practiced. I go, I can, do take Ken to be Ken. I just start, but everybody starts laughing. I mean, it killed in the room, right?
It killed. It really did. It really did kill.
Killed in the room. It was so horrible. People were asking me all night, did you do it oh, you must have done that on purpose. You're some kind of funny boy. You must have done that on purpose. I go, in no world would I have ever done that on purpose. It was horrifying.
Well, speaking of killing, the priest was killing all night because after you said it, he goes, "No, your name is Tom," and that also killed.
That killed. We got the laughs rolling. Is what I loosened up the room for him, Luke. Though you got to understand that I'm the one that loosened up the room. So it was so horrifying, and he goes, no, you're Tommy Afters, and I go, right, and then I had to start over again. Horrifying, so horrible. But I was forgiven by the Lord and by my bride, luckily, so it was okay. But it was like all night. People were like, "Dude, that was so funny. Like, how long you've been working on that one? Are you insane? Are you insane?" But I was thinking about it. It would have been worse if I went, Thomas, take Thomas to be like. If I said I want to marry myself, that would have been creepier.
A
little creepier. So I saved it a little, but.
Yeah. Well, you were saying behind, when we were being sequestered in the confessional, you're like, "Oh, I'm afraid I'm gonna mess it up." I'm like, what can possibly go wrong out there?
Literally, the first thing I had to say, I screwed it up. I said the wrong name, and all I could hear, the whole place starts laughing at me. Right? Not at. The whole place starts laughing at me. But the only isolated noise I could hear was right behind me, Mark's piercing laugh of just, ha ha, Nelson Muntz, look at this loser. That's all I heard.
No, I was trying to warm up the room. If the guy standing right next to you starts cracking up laughing, that's the cue of the whole room. I was like, anyway, that's a bit, guys.
Maybe that's not that interesting to people, but to me, it was the worst moment ever. I was just like, oh my God, I'm going to be hated by the family. Her family, I'm going to be hated by her for all time. People seem to have gotten over it, okay? Because the reception, that was a hell of a lot of fun. But we go to the reception, and this is where the photographers, man, they do too much, right? They get all the groomsmen together, and which Mark is included, and it's just this guy who I never met, and he's going, okay, you sit in the chair, and all you guys surround him, like you're my henchman. That was okay. But then after that, he goes, so what else were you thinking? I'd like to have a shot and go home, honestly. I don't want to do any more photos. But he's like, no. He's like, well, sometimes they have an idea. The groomsmen have an idea of what they want. Like, what are they, reservoir dogging it? What are they doing? But he literally goes, usually I get to know the people beforehand. I'm like, that would not have helped. Believe me, getting to know me would not have helped with a photo. But then he goes, well, do you have a favorite sport? I go, yeah. Yeah, water polo is my favorite sport. Let's get in the pool. How are we going to take a photo of the sport? We have no equipment. Everyone's in suits. What? But he's like, I don't know. I'm like, I like baseball. He's like, batter up. Like, what are we supposed to do? So then we're just awkwardly posing on stairs. There's people walking by with trays. It was so, these photographers. And then I'm with my wife taking photos, just one-on-one. They're basically like, oh, instead of like, here's us holding hands. Also at the ceremony, I should have mentioned this. There was no kiss.
Yes. Yeah.
The guy forgot to say, you kissed the bride. He forgot. And he just is like, he was like, okay, go now. You may leave now. Get out. There was no kiss.
I thought that was I thought you chose to be like that. I didn't know. I was confused. Like,
No, I was gonna get PG-13 up in the crib.
Yeah.
I was gonna, but it was like, just walk out. That was bizarre. That was beyond bizarre. And again, the guy wasn't there to practice it the day before, so I had no idea. I mean, I don't know if that was planned. I still don't know. I'm too embarrassed to ask the guy. Like, and I was gonna say, like, can I kiss the bride? Like a question. And I was afraid he was gonna be like, not at this moment, not right now. And I was afraid he's gonna reject us. So that would have been much worse. So we just left.
Yeah, and the other weird thing is that they handed you the certificate, which is like they couldn't just hang on to that.
No, it was like it was like being at the DMV. It was like, here's your paper, here's your photo card. Get the hell out of here.
You had one hand with your wife, one hand with the paper. You was like, yeah, I'm officially not gay, everybody.
Guys, I did it.
I'm not gonna kiss her, of course, but I'm not gay officially.
People saying it's not valid. It's not valid if you didn't kiss. And we haven't kissed since. Is that a problem? No, it's just been, that was a very strange. We didn't practice. That's on that guy for that.
Yeah.
That was beyond weird.
And then yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
You had a whole story about the serpent, the multicolored serpent.
Yeah,
that was a weird story.
He's like, this guy's a priest, right? He's supposed to be telling stories from the Bible. He starts talking about like, he's a Monsignor. That's one step below Pope. And he's going, there's this Far East tale from the jungle about a snake. I'm going, can we class it up a bit? Can we tell a story about Jesus? Instead, it was the serpent and the skin of the serpent, and it was he's a nice guy. I won't hate too much, but it was strange. We didn't expect much of that. It was strange. Oh yeah, wait, okay. What else about the reception? What else went wrong? I mean, it was just like, not that, I think it was pretty smooth overall, but a few things, there were some hiccups. By the way, I want to say it now. Mark, you gave a great speech.
Oh, thank you, Tom. It was nothing.
You gave a great speech. It was short. That's what I was most looking for. I said, it better be short.
Yep.
And you nailed it. There were some very emotional speeches before you.
Yep.
And I said, Mark's not going to be able to sum up any emotion. So it just has to be funny. And you killed it. You did it.
Dude, I turned that reception into a kill box, man. Easy crowd out there.
Dude, you went past the light, but you killed it. No one cared. You got to laugh. You did crowd work with Luke, actually, at one point. You were like, thanks, Luke.
Yeah.
There was crowd work involved. Yeah, I thought it was kind of inappropriate when you asked me and kind of how long we've been together. I thought that was... So how long have you two been known each other? I thought that was kind of inappropriate. But no, Mark killed it. Honestly, I got nothing negative to say. But you did. I know you, though. You, whether you know it or not, were fishing. You went fishing with that speech. Did he, Luke? Did he go fishing?
A tad.
He went fishing a little bit. Here's how he went fishing. He goes... Tom and Ken, they have such a great relationship. They have such a good time together. I only hope that I can meet someone someday who's as fun and flirty, perhaps in this very room right now. He didn't say that part, but he was like, I only hope one day I can meet someone who gives me that kind of experience. And everyone's like, who could it be? Who's it going to be? Who's going to be the unlucky lady? Mark?
I was thinking that was the only part of it I should have cut. And I was like, no, but this is genuine. Like, this is my genuine emotion. And it's complimentary of your guys' relationship that I'm wanting the same thing. And of course it took it.
You cast that reel out. I felt it. You know.
Yeah. I did.
Well, did you get any? I mean, did you? I don't even know. What did you? Did you get any numbers? Did you meet any ladies out of this whole event? Any moms,
no, of course
aunts?
not. This was. I was here to celebrate your wedding. I wasn't here to do that kind of stuff.
Okay, fair enough. Well, yeah, it was a great. Either way, even though you did put out your dating life, it was great.
Okay.
I know it was all great, and then we do the cake. All right, cut the cake. Now, this is where it was supposed to be what they call a silent cake cut. I've never heard of that in my life, but that's what it was called. Which means basically everyone, don't look at us, stick to your table, mind your beeswax, okay, when we're cutting that cake. Because I don't want to, but of course everyone starts looking. And it's a silent cake cut, but they put this giant light in your face to think it's like video that we'll never see. And we cut the cake, and we had agreed we're not going to smear the cake in each other's face. We're not going to, we're not going to do that thing where you rub cake all over their cheeks and, ruin my makeup, ruin her makeup. But someone starts yelling, do it from the back. This whole time as we're cutting the cake and all that stuff. And we're just like, hey, thanks folks for coming. Cake's coming on its way. Do it. The person that's yelling, do it. Someone Kendall knows. Comes up, walks all the way to the front, takes the cake, rubs it on the bride's face. This is someone we barely know.
Wow.
Did you see this, Mike? You didn't see this?
I saw you guys cutting cake, and I was like, oh, that's cute, but I didn't, stare.
This one we barely know starts rubbing cake on the bride's face, wipes it on her, does a little bit on the cheek, and then goes back for seconds onto the nose, and it's smeared all over the nose. I just gotta say, you gotta be out of your freaking mind to do that. This is someone
did not know that.
barely know.
Was Ken pissed?
Yeah, Ken was pissed.
Yeah.
And then I saw and then it was our whole family was sitting at the table right next to that, and they're all looking at and her mom goes to me. She's like, "Do you know her? Is that someone from your family?" She's like, "I'm like, no, believe me, we don't do that. We don't do cake smearing." Because I was like, then if with the name mess up and that, if I'd known that person, I would have been out of the family. It would have been over. So that was crazy. That person should have been tossed the hell out. Be honest. I should have enforced my castle doctrine. I should have enforced my right to defend myself in that situation. That's a self-defense situation. That was terrible. But the rest of that, I don't know. Luke, and then we did Luke and Mark. I'll give you both credit. You killed it on the dance floor. That was good.
Thank
work.
you.
That was great work by you two.
Thank you.
But Luke, I got to tell you, I tried to help you out. I didn't want to just say it. You should dance with that. You had the jacket buttoned up.
Yeah.
The entire dancing.
You did help me out the one time.
And then you went back to it later. You had it buttoned, and by then you had 18 cheesesteak egg rolls.
Yeah.
And you probably were scooping other people's filet and chicken off their plates.
Yeah.
So you were bursting at, no offense, but I mean, you could have done, it would have looked better to gone free.
Yeah, right.
Than instead of looks like the button's going to take someone's eye out.
I didn't even notice that.
I'm just saying, Mark, do you see the same thing I saw? I'm just trying to help.
I wasn't staring at that, but I will say I was taken back by how many hors d'oeuvres that Luke polished off.
I wish I'd seen that.
It was impressive. It had to be a record. Because I was standing next to him the whole cocktail hour. Ayo, pause. And literally, there wasn't one that Luke turned down. He ate every single one.
And that was me. And that was the healthiest portion of my eating night was the hors d'oeuvres, and that was insane. I think I had 12. I think 12 is probably a decent. I think
that's pretty good. That's what they're there for. It was good. Yeah. We owed an extra $12,000 to the catering company after that. They were like, we had to go into our reserves
Oh my God,
Our
you should have
deep,
saw
we had to
me
go
at
in the
the-
deep freezer for more
Oh.
Thai shrimp balls or whatever the hell they
You
have.
should have saw me but the catering for my grandfather's funeral, the afters with the catering company. I was a pig there too. It was really bad.
It's good. It's free food, man. I don't blame you. I loved it.
Can I say when I got to the wedding, I was there and I see, I think we talked about it 2 weeks ago with the other African American woman who was going to be there.
Oh yeah.
I see her.
I said there was
I
going to
get
be. I said there was going to be
one other.
one other. As far as I knew, there was only one other person who was African American at the wedding.
Yes, and I say okay. So I see her. I think she's with either a friend or her husband or boyfriend. I don't know what the relation was. So I sat down. I was in the pew in front of them. She was wearing this like very nice pink kind of like throw coat. I don't know what it's called. So okay. So we're in the reception area before to go outside. And I go, okay. So I'm looking at where my table's at. I see my table. Okay. So I'm walking down. I see, and what do I see? I see all the tables are filled. All the seats are filled except for two spots next to each other. One was empty, and the other one had the pink throat coat on it. And I go, what a coincidence that the only two black people in the entire wedding are sitting next to each other.
That is true. We did put the two black people next to each other, but we were just celebrating black excellence that night. I mean, we had to put them together. Black excellence at that table.
Out of the two out of all the black people there, neither of us got the chicken. So that's a step in the right direction.
There we go.
Yeah, and I did say my one and only racist joke of the night in the same room she was in, and she was within earshot. I feel kind of bad. So I'll explain that this is we're back at cocktail hour. We're actually there was like one room where there's a bar. And the bridesmaids come out, and one of them says, like, oh, there's like rumors that there's going to be a George Washington impersonator.
That's
and
right.
I'm standing right next to Luke, and I grab him by the shoulder, and I go, run!
That's funny. That's good.
Right. Except Luke didn't hear me. Luke didn't hear the George Washington thing, so he was just kind of confused, and I had to be like, he was like, what did she say? I was like, there's a George Washington impersonator. Then Luke laughed, and then the bridesmaids were like, "Oh, okay, he's good with the joke." But then I realized, oh, that other woman was also in the room, so she may have heard that whole thing.
Yeah, that was rough. That was funny. And yes, we did put that into. We did, consider every option. Luke, not only we had the George Washington impersonator plan, but we're also going to have an Abe Lincoln for you to take refuge with.
Oh, good.
So you could get okay. And so it was a blast. It was a blast. And then I guess I'm trying to think what else. You guys were really cutting a rug up there. I want to see Luke on the dance floor more because Luke was busting moves. Luke was doing the running man. It was sick.
Luke had a great Egyptian. That
I didn't see that one. I wish I'd seen the Egyptian. Well, then here's the big interesting part of the night, I think. There's an after party in the hotel lobby, Quavo. And it's great. And Mark, by the way, Mark at this point is blitzed. Mark, you are like ossified drunk. You are so wasted by this point.
No, I'm not blacked out at all. I pretty much remember everything up till the end of the night.
Okay, well, yeah, but it appeared that you were just about to fall down on your feet. So
well, I did start the 99 bottles of beer on the wall chant in the bus.
Yeah, we had a whole shuttle, and Mark started singing 99 bottles of beer on the wall. I wanted to kill him because then it caught on eventually. Yeah, and everybody was doing it. I just wanted to close my eyes for 10 minutes. Instead, we got to like 50.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so it was just ridiculous, and everyone's wasted, but everyone's having a good time. We leave at some point. I stayed till like 12:30, I think, as late as I could. We left. Then the next morning, I don't know what happened. I get word that at the after party, things turned extremely tense at one point between one of Ken's cousins and Mark Wellborn. Mark, what I've heard rumors. I heard there was almost a fight. I heard people's faces turned white. What happened?
Okay, so pretty much everybody had cleared out by this point, and I was drinking with two of your buddies, the groomsmen, and we're having a jovial time. We're shutting down the bar. We're like, oh, we got to play golf sometime. Blah blah blah. Good night. I know I'm staying in the same hotel. I can just turn around, go back to the room, and that's the end of the night for me. But when I turn around, I see that it's Ken's family still sitting at a table. Now this is like her brothers and her like cousins, not her like parents or anything, or grandparents or And I was like, oh, I can't be rude and just like blow them off and walk away. And I'm pretty sure they invited me to sit down.
Right.
So
were things hazy at this point? I feel like things might have been hazy for you.
So this is, well, I remember all this because I was like, I remember I was like, I just wanted to go back to the room, but then I was being like, I think I was being sequestered, or it was just awkward for me not to like.
Right. So you're in the conversation with these people you barely know.
I'm in the conversation with these people, and this is where there's a little blur here, because I just remember like, so I knew Ken's two brothers real well because I sat with them the night before at the rehearsal dinner, but they were with their ladies this time. So they were chatting with them, and I'm sitting there, and one of the cousins starts like whispering to, I guess, his cousin. And I forget exactly what it was. But I knew it wasn't, in my head, it wasn't positive, and I think I called him out on it. I kind of this is where the actual dialogue is hazy.
Okay.
And I remember getting like real pissed off, and then they ended up leaving. And I was so pissed off, I used the downstairs lobby bathroom just to like walk around and blow off steam.
Were you pacing the bathroom?
No, I wasn't pacing the bathroom. It was a long walk back to the bathroom. So
by the time you got there, you're going, okay. So, yeah, but what do you think they were whispering about? What got you so ornery, or were you just that drunk?
I thought they were whispering about you. I thought they were
really.
I thought they were talking smack about you, and by the time I got back up to my room, I got even more pissed off because I was like, they're gonna whisper about my good buddy on his wedding day, and I'm not gonna stand up and throw hands.
That's right.
So I started like shadow boxing in my room, and I was ready to go back. I literally went back downstairs hoping I'd catch a glimpse of somebody. And I went down there, and there was nobody around. And the only person left was the person at the front desk. And I just like turned to them. I was like, is there any way I can get more alcohol? And the guy's like, no. And I'm like, oh yeah, because I'm the asshole here. And
right. I'm not the one whispering.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so. I didn't know it was in defense of me. I mean, cheers to that. I mean, I take any problem. Thank you for defending my honor. Sounds like entirely drunk paranoia, but thank you for defending my honor.
That's what I was afraid of, that it was completely drunk paranoia. But so I made a complete asshole out of myself, or I don't know. I think I just made a complete asshole out of myself and ruined what was a beautiful wedding.
Cheers. Well, I tell you, that's what I heard when I ran into other people from the wedding. That's what they were talking about.
Really?
They were going, I think Mark got into it with the cousin, and the cousin wasn't. I mean, I don't know. It could have been an equal scrap. I don't know who would have won.
Yeah.
So that was fascinating.
Now, did you talk to anybody that was firsthand there?
No, I haven't really gotten that yet. I'm still waiting for that.
Okay.
But I got the people that were closest, I think, and they said it was just like, I don't know. Someone turned white. Like they were like, so that was so upset they turned white. I think it was you. That's what they were saying.
It could have been me. Could have been me.
Quote, I went
But
back down.
Was I gonna fight the whole family? I had nobody on my side. I was by myself. I'm gonna.
You could have taken them. You could have taken them.
Taken down the whole family on
That would have been good.
night.
Quote, I went back down there hoping I could catch a glimpse at somebody. That's a healthy goal at a wedding. Exactly. That's very nice. That's a very nice thing to do at a wedding. I went back down looking for more.
Yeah.
Looking for a fight. Well,
I was
Mark,
like, at that point, I was more pissed off at myself that I didn't actually like do anything. So
I wish.
that's
You know,
why I went back
I
down.
really
Yeah.
wish this caused a whole scene more than you already did. But
Sorry.
thank you for defending
I'm so
my
sorry.
honor. I didn't know that's what it was all about. That all is forgiven. All is forgiven.
I'm so
Cheers.
sorry. And
Cheers.
I'm sure Ken's family is also watching. I'm sorry.
Cheers. You were
Cheers.
you were in big stinky mode. We all get there.
I was
sometimes.
just, maybe I just wasn't in the mood to bust balls right then. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a time to whisper. Go into your room to whisper. That's true.
Yeah,
Not
the only
front.
reason you should be whispering at the end of the night is to the lady that you're in bed with. So
Okay. Good advice. Very nice. That was nice. And Luke, you didn't catch any of that.
No, but I could tell my story of sometimes.
What happened to you?
Well, no, I was there. I was socializing, having a fun time, eating, 8 million calories in one sitting. I think I had 2 buffalo chicken pizzas there, and fellow, a guy comes up to me and we're talking. I've met him before, and hey,
Yeah.
good to see you. He goes, oh, you look very handsome in the suit. I go, thank you. It's,
Oh,
navy blue from DXL, $384 jacket. Nothing, no big deal. Anyway, so we're talking, and he's like, so, he's plays for the other team, I guess is a good way to put it. I don't know if that's
he likes
true
the
or not.
Knicks.
Yeah, he loves the Knicks. Loves
Okay.
the Knicks. And
He's gay. Is what we're getting. Beating around the
that's
bush.
what I'm saying. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
And so we're talking, and he was like, "Are you on the dating app?" He said it very like, he didn't say it like because usually because you're on the dating apps. And I said yes, but I have the worst luck with women, and I'm just like I have nothing to offer anybody. I'm like I'm just trying to downplay this as much as I can.
Sure.
And so he starts asking me where I'm from because we're in place near I'm from Norristown. This place is around near Norristown, and so he's from, let's say, Tennessee, and he's from Nashville,
Right.
and he was like, he goes, are you around here? I go, yeah, I'm in Norristown. He goes, well, where is that at? And I was like, well, if you take where we're at now and say that's Nashville,
Yes.
Norristown is like Memphis. So I'm trying to say Norristown's pretty ghetto. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
But his response was, well, I would love to be in Memphis. Like and I was like, oh, so this is a definite like down for the brown, I'm guessing. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Oh my God.
No,
Whoa.
no,
Whoa,
no.
whoa. No, I stopped paying attention for a second. All I heard was down with the brown. So I'm out. I'm out on that line.
Yeah, I apologize.
I'm checking out.
I apologize.
But you're thinking this guy was the same guy that whispered near Mark.
Yes, and he was also like, he was asking me, he was like, Luke, where's your drink, baby? And I was like, oh, I don't like this at all. I'm going, and it was 12 o'clock. I go, I'm leaving.
Well, he
And
was
I
probably
was
just,
also-
he was probably just, he's having. He was actually incredibly nice to me. So I don't know how
He's
you
very,
guys.
very-
got,
oh,
I don't know how you
offended.
guys
I
got
wasn't
so ornery
offended.
with this guy.
I wasn't
He was-
offended by that. I was
he
very,
was- I had a very good conversation with him the night before, but it was the whispering that got to me.
I understand. We don't
Sorry.
like whispering here. We don't whisper.
No.
We do it
No,
all in
it's
the
also-
open here.
I also was telling Ken's brother that I was telling him how I told him my entire work history, and he looked very exhausted by the end of it.
Oh, I'm sure. A lot of drive. He was driving, and then I got fired, and then I turned around, and I got another job, and I quit, and I got fired. Yes. But overall, a fantastic time, and
Great night. Great
now
night.
Yeah.
thank you very much, and now I'm known as Mr. Afters. Thank you so much. So I don't know what else to say about that. Really, it was just a good time, and had by all. and hoping for many more weddings like it. When Mark finds that special person that he's been so looking for,
That I'm fishing for.
that he's in public requesting for. Yes, we'll make it happen, Mark. Don't you worry. Any eligible bachelorettes in the chat, please let us know. We'll get it set up immediately. Now, we're at an interesting crossroads in late night television. You know, we are a late night television show here at After Tonight. And there is a rival show that's actually on right now, and I hate to promote them in any way, but you can't actually watch it right now, but it's being recorded as we speak. It's Good Night with Ben Gleib.
I may be a white boy, but I'm not stupid.
Good Night with Ben Gleib, comedian Ben Gleib, who ran for president in 2020. He's been doing comedy forever. He's now starting a late night talk show. Why do I have a problem with that? I normally wouldn't. This is a free market, healthy competition, supply and demand, or something like that. Normally wouldn't have a problem. The problem is, as you may have heard, he promoted it as YouTube's first late night talk show. First late night talk. And he doubles down in an interview he did recently with Deadline. How he's getting these interviews and these articles, these puff pieces by Deadline, I got to find out, because there is no natural grassroots interest in this show whatsoever. I'm just going to say that now. Maybe it's the greatest show of all time. No one's interested before it came on the air. No one's dying to see Gleib. Gleib tonight. No one's dying for that. Well, they're recording the first show right now. And they actually have tickets. They're selling tickets. First, let me show you Ben Gleib. Why don't I? So you can really get a fine eye on what this is all about. I cannot believe he's up to this. Let me find it. Here's a good one. Here's a good one to show you guys. I think this is good. These might just be screenshots. Oh, here it is. There he is. Good Night with Ben Gleib. You guys see the guy? What is this? What is this look supposed to convey?
Like a GTA nightclub owner.
Yeah, I mean, you're posing with the cigarette with the lighter like Eminem with the dynamite. That one picture, looking very mischievous, Ben Gleib. It's time to announce our premiere episode guests. Okay, sounds great. What an incredible lineup! Here we go. Ready for this first night that's being recorded right now? Kevin Smith, come on down.
Wow.
Director, iconic filmmaker who I found out Mark doesn't even know. So how iconic could he be?
That picture looks familiar. I've seen that face before, I think.
Yeah, it's haunted a lot of nightmares. All right. And then we get to, wow, number 2 guest, author and hair gel enthusiast Max Lugover. All right, can't say the name. Doesn't help.
Whoa.
That's right, Max Lugover, Mark.
It's like an IKEA desk. Lugover.
The Lugover.
Oh.
Then you get Zanab Johnson, who has no credit, just guest. Just called guest. Oh, Upload. She's on something called Upload on Amazon. Right? Then we get, for Wild and Out, Brent Pella.
Wow.
These are 4 guests, and then this poster makes it look like a really bad open mic bar show.
It does, yeah.
Drops on YouTube May 28th, tomorrow. So by next show, we're going to have a full breakdown of this whole, I'm not calling it a disaster, but potential disaster. But here's what's interesting that caught my eye. Live virtual taping, May 27th. I go, wait, whoa. Wait, we can watch the show live? We can watch the show live? Yes, he is selling tickets to be on the virtual wall behind, in what Ben Gleib looks at. And this show is shot out of his home. And we're going to get to all of it. This show is shot out of his house. You get to be on a virtual wall behind him, a la the 2020 NBA playoffs in the bubble during COVID. Remember that? When
Yeah.
LeBron would dunk and 8 seconds later, a guy in a LeBron jersey and a crowd via Zoom would go like, that amazing experience everyone loved. Well, now it's back 6 years later on Ben Gleib's show. Did anyone ask for this? I don't think so. Okay. Well, he's selling tickets. Do you want to see the promotional for the tickets? Let's check it out. Good Night with Ben Gleib. It's going to be a 60-minute long show. We do about 5 to 8 times that per night. Good Night with Ben Gleib is YouTube's first ever late night talk show.
Disrespectful, man.
Hosted by comedian and TV host Ben Gleib, with multi-Grammy winning drummer of the Black Eyed Peas, Keith Harris, as bandleader. Keith Harris is the Kevin Eubanks of this show, and Ben Gleib is Jay Leno. Remember the chemistry that Leno and Eubanks had? That's what you're about to see here. Okay? This is a white person that's never talked to a hip black person in their life with Ben Gleib. Ever. Same thing with Jay Leno. So, Kevin, I hear you hang out with the brothers this weekend. Is that right? Are you shooting dice? What's going on?
That's a great lineup.
Thank you. So, here's where I go, whoa. Uncensored and uncancelable? Good Night blends comedy, culture, and conversation in a way no network ever could. Redefining the genre. Launching on YouTube channel with 2.9 million subscribers. Should be noted that those subscribers are not real. They're all from a previous YouTube channel that they just purchased and are using to, I guess, sell ad time or trick people into thinking it's got a lot of viewers. Well, they're not paying for comments and they're not paying for likes. Shout out Whitney Cummings. Because there are about 30 likes, 9 comments. The big promo that we're going to watch in a few minutes, the big promo has 10 comments on it. And it was like 4 days ago, 10 comments. Big promo of the show, their test show. Well, here's the most fascinating part. And then this is what we're going to get up to next week. Want to be on the show? I do. Get a ticket and join us. While the main show is free each week on YouTube, purchasing a ticket lets you be part of the show. You'll be in the studio with us. The first ever virtual studio audience in late night. I think you guys in the chat are technically a virtual studio audience, so I don't believe that either. Here's what's so interesting. We can buy a ticket to this thing, Mark, and it says camera on, mic on, if you want.
Ooh.
Now, so are hecklers allowed? I don't say anything about no hecklers. We don't heckle, but I'm saying.
True.
Mic on, is that not the worst idea you've ever heard?
Yeah, that's awful.
Virtual mics on. I mean, imagine if I let all 200 nut jobs, 100 nut jobs in the chat right now, once in a while just speak up whenever they felt like it. I mean, could you imagine how horrible it would go?
Mm-hmm.
Live end towers in audio version.
But there's a face to it.
Yeah, that's true. That's nice. It's just going to be someone with spreading their cheeks apart on cam. You know, like what are you thinking here, Ben Gleib? You're asking to get trolled. I'm not encouraging it. You're asking to be trolled. You'll provide laughter, applause. Yeah, I decide when I provide laughter and applause. You'll interact with our host during crowd segments. And if you're lucky, maybe even ask a question of our celebrity guests. Oh, this is going to be lit.
I can ask Ben Pella a question. Oh my God, sign me up.
Excuse me, I have a question for Ben Pella. Who are you? Each episode is immediately followed by a post-show after-party episode. So we can hang out in the after-party with Gleib.
So I could get in fights at the after party.
Yeah, you
again?
can actually get wasted and fight with the band leader on this show. So if you buy a VIP ticket, you can hang out afterwards, the Gleib and the crew. Break down the episode. I mean, this is just, they're begging for people to pay them money. This show, wait till you see how much they spent on this show. Ben Gleib revealed how much they've spent on this thing. Okay, so again, they have Bob Odenkirk, Nikki Glaser, Tiffany Haddish coming on, Craig Robinson, Jeff Ross, Adam Ray, all these people coming on. Who will our guests be? We think you'll be pleasantly surprised. So here's what it looks like. I mean, again, I thought they left this in the dustbin of history in 2020. This is crazy. And if I was Ben Gleib, the last thing I'd want to do is stare at a bunch of people on Zoom. Like you're in some kind of meeting. Who wants that? Who wants that experience? I don't know. That's what it's going to look like.
It's too intimate for guests, it feels like. There's only 10 shares for live guests. It's like,
you're right. These are going to be the studio audience. And then he'll do his monologue. I've mapped this all out. He'll do the monologue on this rug with this LED lighting. All right, this weird ominous glow.
That's a stage.
That's a stage from Gleib to stage. And then sitting at the piano will be the band leader. All right, at the old-timey piano. I guess Ben Gleib backing his ass up into the guy. And then he goes to the desk, the elevated desk with high top chair, bar chairs. What a terrible experience for everybody involved. And make it a good night with Ben Gleib. So I'm so excited. Well, let's see how much these tickets cost, huh? Aren't you interested? There's what it's going to look like. Ben, this is what it's going to look like when Mark Wellborn's staring right at you from one of these squares, screaming, "Turn on my bike! Stop whispering during the ad breaks! Stop whispering!"
Yes.
So here's what we're going to see. Buy tickets. Here's where we get to the money. All right. To watch Ben Gleib through a Zoom call, $17 to watch Ben Gleib. $17.
Not if you book early.
Like I said, I've seen better price points at a Ben Bankus show. VIP, $34. $34 for VIP, where you get to hang out for 10 minutes with Ben Gleib afterwards. As he goes, "Was that okay? Was that okay? I mean, guys, was that okay?" Okay. Then here's where it gets very interesting. VIP couples admission for $50. VIP couples admission includes a live studio audience ticket for 2 people to watch on one device. So if I have my whole family surrounded with me, I can't have 2 people on the screen without buying an extra ticket, a more expensive ticket. I mean, is that ripping us off or what, Mark?
Wait. What? Why does it say includes a live studio audience ticket for 2 people to watch on one device? That makes no sense.
They're confusing
So it's not
you.
a live. Yeah, I'm very confused.
They're a live virtual audience, but he's calling it a live studio audience.
So what's general admission? Your face won't be up there?
No, general admission is just, but you're only allowed to have one person looking. If your wife, brother, husband walks by and stares into the screen, Ben Gleib's emailing you for extra. He goes, "You owe me $16. I think your dog was watching some of that. You want to have some money?" I've never seen a scam like that. You're only allowed to watch one person at a time on a screen.
But I'm just very confused. The general admission doesn't seem like your face would be up there, but the VIP admission, I guess, does? Or does that mean you're inside the actual studio? I'm very confused on all of this.
None of this is in studio. The in studio is very VIP. You can't get a ticket. You can't buy a ticket, Mark. So what you have to do is VIP is to hang out live, and then afterwards, the addition is you get a post show. You get to hang out in the post with Ben Gleib. Hang out in the cut with Ben Gleib. Does anything sound more fun than that?
I don't know. I've never seen the show.
And then you get a group ticket for 3 to 5 people. You're limited to 5 people, by the way. I mean, I was having to have the whole block over for this thing. I was going to shut down Lamron Avenue to set this thing up on a big projector and watch Good Nights. I've never seen that in the Zoom. Have you ever seen that in Zoom call pricing for an event? Only one person's allowed to look. I mean, that seems like, that doesn't seem enforceable by law or by Zoom. It's so strange. So strange. Well, let's see a clip from the test episode. And the test episode is very interesting for many, many reasons. Let me take it. You're going to love this. You're going to love this. Guarantee it. And then we have so much more.
I mean, how could they get away calling it the first YouTube late night show? I mean, that's like,
I don't know.
Really? Out of the 21 years YouTube's been around, this is the first time.
This is the first time anyone's thought to do it. And I thought it was in tandem with YouTube. I don't think it is. I don't think YouTube has any knowledge of this happening. Because YouTube doesn't allow you to buy another channel, a defunct channel with 2 million, almost 3 million subscribers, and rename it and pretend it's yours and promote it as having 3 million subscribers. So combined on the main page, he has less than 30,000 views, 3 million subscribers. The video we're about to watch tonight. What's the deal? What's the deal with rich people and boats? Question mark, question mark. LOL.
I'm going to go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
We are live on a boat, you guys.
Did you hear that right? Did you hear that? Let's listen one more time. This is Ben Gleib, by the way. Nightclub, strung out on heroin, nightclub singer, Ben Gleib with this outfit. All right, let's watch.
We are live on a boat, you guys. A bunch of rich people on a boat going to a private island. What could happen?
Okay, so he's on this test episode was done on a corporate outing boat trip.
Whoa.
So I thought when I saw this, whoa, he's got a big audience for this. A lot of people must be into Gleib. No, he got into this boat. And now, the good thing about having an audience on a boat, there's nowhere for them to go. They're stuck. You have them. And they must listen. So let's check out this boat performance by Ben Gleib. Boat. Okay.
I think we'll be fine. We're gonna.
Dude, boat? Great method of transport, dude. Great room.
Oh, the Staten Island ferry, underrated.
Oh, and so New York, that ferry.
Wow.
Be good. For those of you at home watching this who do not know,
They're actually on a boat. I'm not joking. Not a bit I would do. I go, guys, it's feeling rocky out there. What is classic physical comedy? Whoa. No, he's on a boat.
what Summit at Sea is. It's a 3-day cruise to an island in the Bahamas, gathering the world's best thought leaders and wellness experts and entrepreneurs, all of us trapped on one ship, AKA the fourth Knives Out movie. Except this time the killer is an introvert who hates networking.
He's killing. But here's the thing, Ben. I know what's up because in the promotion for the show, it says Ben Gleib's going to have on thought leaders, entrepreneurs, creatives. You found them on the boat, didn't you? You cornered these people on a boat and said, I'm having, you cornered Zanab, you cornered the author, you cornered Jake Matera, or whoever that other guy was. You wish you could get Jake Matera. And you said, hey, I know you're busy. Try to network for millions, but I'm hosting a show where we're promoting creatives and thought leaders and entrepreneurs. And they couldn't say no. They're on a boat. They're trapped. They're scared.
Look at us, though. We are all on a boat, leaving a politically distraught country to try to fix our problems. So technically, that makes us refugees seeking asylum, for the record. Just for the
And this is your correct. By the way, this guy has a hat that says podcasts suck. Wow.
Disrespectful, man.
that's just wrong. That's just wrong, man. So this is his crowd right now. They're all trapped. They're not I need that hat, by the way. Actually, I like that hat.
I think that's a brand of some sort. Because when you brought up the Instagram post earlier, I saw that somebody with that username commented. So
they said podcast suck. Commented.
That was the name of the account that commented.
Sounds similar to one of my other favorite channels.
That sounds sus as
Podcast suck. that's if you look, that's on Pornhub. That's Podcast Cringe's Pornhub account. Podcasts suck.
Everything that smug just said is a lie.
I'm sorry. Our new favorite drop from Podcast Cringe.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking about Mark Andreessen. You ever heard a bigger nerd in your life? Okay, I'm sorry, podcast. Now he's going to wait till he's going to get, I'm not going to torture you guys with 6 minutes of Gleib tonight. But how about we do a few choice jokes, huh? You want to hear one?
Yeah.
This is his monologue. This he'll be doing on a daily, weekly, I guess, roundup of weekly events. Very, very good quality. He says he wants to reinvent the genre and all this, but you're still going to do the 5 minutes of monologue jokes and then funny sight gags about stuff and then interview 4 people no one cares about. So you're reinventing the genre. Okay. He's going to do a joke, I swear, I got so excited about.
It's one of the only problems with being a stand-up comedian is it involves standing all the time. That's the main reason I created a late-night talk show. They give you a chair. Zoran Mamdani is trying to pass a pied-à-terre tax in New York City. Yep. Big support.
Is this about to be a spoon with a stockbroker joke? Because I heard it before. Zoran Mamdani's trying to pass a pied-à-terre tax. I think he'd rather spoon with it instead. Okay. All right. Okay. Listen to this joke and what lengths he goes to get this joke out. Listen to this.
Mamdani is trying to pass a pied-à-terre tax in New York City. Yep. Big supporters there. If you don't know what that means, it's a tax on people's second homes that they rarely spend time in. These homeowners have threatened that if the tax gets passed, they will still spend very little time there.
Right? Listen though.
But Mamdani is all about taxes, man. He's like, girl, you about to get taxed all night. I'm about to pied-à-terre that ass up.
Anybody? The boat people didn't laugh at that. The boat people. And they're dying for something Mamdani related. This is a big audience.
I was going to say, there's a big crowd.
It's a big crowd. A big crowd. And they're all getting sick, and it's not from the waves, Ben. It's not from the waves. He had to tear that ass up.
We hit all sides on this show, you guys. We hit all sides. And if you don't,
this guy's the big. He also works for a YouTube channel called Rebel HQ. All right. Guy thinks he's in Star Wars or something. All right. It is so bad. He's like, Donald. This is how he performed. I almost wanted to show a clip, but it's so sad sack. I couldn't even play it, Mark. Where he goes, so Donald Trump is posting AI pics again. When will this guy stop? That's how that's my late night host. That's my late night. I'm going to find that just to prove to you what I'm talking about.
I will declare war on Iran for no reason.
Topical.
We've won the war.
Impressions.
We're the best at winning wars, and we need your help to win the war. We won it actually in 2 days, accomplished all of our goals in 2 days, but we're still doing the war because funsies. It's not a regime change war, okay, it's not, but we did change the regime. We did it with the Marines, we did it with the Air Force.
I can't take it. Are we going to see this on Gleib tonight?
I'm very confused about the whole thing. So, did he do this, trial run to try to pitch it to somebody and nobody took it, and now that's why he's on YouTube?
I don't know. I don't know what his goal is. I don't know what he came up with, but I took a bunch of, where are they? Well, I'll find his, this is in his Instagram too. I just couldn't believe what he's trying to get away with. Here we go. Here are some of the quotes, the choice quotes from his interview with Deadline, the online magazine. A quote from Ben Gleib, and then we'll get off Gleib. I know it's like I think it's boring to people when they hear about Gleib. To me, it's the most interesting thing in the world to hear Gleib news. But to other people, I get it. I get it. But that's why the YouTube, the late night show will be so fascinating, won't it? The guy that when people see him, they go, not this guy again. I'm trying to stay up here. A guy like that, a walking Ambien, is now a late night host. Let's see how it works out. Here's what he says, though. You can't have a $150 million a year show losing money while YouTube gets bigger eyeballs. This is where I really got upset. This is the first independently owned late night show. Is that true? Or, do I have a big deal with Viacom I didn't know about? I mean, how could you presume that you're the first late night show? Why? Because you poured $1.5 million into it, Ben Gleib, which you did. How did he get his hands on $1.5 million? That's how much he
confirmed?
spent. That he said that in this article. We've spent $1.5 million.
That's the biggest waste of $1 million I've ever seen in my
That's
life.
what's going to be fun, watching this money burn, isn't it? I mean, I'm so excited to watch this money just fly away, man. Fly. You know how much this whole set, I would be embarrassing if I told you how much this whole set costs in total. It's so little. It's so minimalist. And yet we get it done. We do it. So we don't have a live band. We don't have Kevin Eubanks, but yeah, Mark.
Yeah, but to get a live shot of that Seattle skyline, that's some dope.
That's pricey.
But do you think all this money is going into, okay, so they bought the channel, and then do you think all the money is going stuff in their room or his room? And then the rest can't he just inflate everything else so this isn't a big failure? Because that's so much money. It's like.
You mean inflated as in like buy views? What do you mean?
Buy views, yeah.
Yeah.
Or buy. Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. I wonder how much a $3 million YouTube channel costs just to take over. I mean, it can't be that cheap. It hasn't turned into anything yet, but
subscriber.
Yeah, 3 million subscriber channel. Yeah. That must cost a decent amount. No one's giving away that away for free. So I don't know.
It's probably cheaper than you think, though. I think it's not. I mean,
yeah. If it's totally defunct, what do you think? It's over 10 grand?
No, less.
Way less. I think
less.
It's way less than 10 grand. I think it's probably like at the most like $2,000.
Wow. Okay. That's interesting. I'd like to buy iShowSpeed's account. Introduce Big Stinky to an younger audience.
Mm-hmm.
And he also says, we're building a water cooler for the world. And we're changing it.
All right, now I officially don't like this guy.
Yeah. A water cooler for the world. That's what he's thinking. I mean, this is a guy that genuinely ran for president of the United States. You know how whacked out and inflated your sense of self must be to run for president of the United States and fill out forms to say, I want to be president of the United States. Spend money on forms. I would say that it's a joke. I'm going to run for president. Once I found out the application fee was $35, I say, okay, well, it was fun while it lasted, but I'm going to, I know nothing's going to come of this. But you got to be a nut job to do that. Kanye's allowed to do it. Kanye's got $1 billion in the bank and is a wacky. He's allowed to spend a little bit of money on a campaign. Mm-hmm. For Gleib to do it is I'm sure it's a marketing stunt, but it's beyond bizarre. And then he's got a water cooler for the world. No, that's called the ocean. And that's what you're on the boat show. All right. And stick to the Carnival cruises. All right. And then he goes to this. Again. Okay, you just want to see this pic, don't you? I mean, please. You're putting the dog in a sock. Let that dog go. Yeah, there you go, Mark. Perfect. With that smug, Gleibian look on your face, Gleib. I've wanted to do this since I was 6 years old. So your first role wasn't wanting to be president? Okay. The only job in entertainment where I don't have to choose a lane is late night. Oh, you've chosen a lane. And I'm hogging the whole road, buddy. I ain't letting you pass without a fight, without me tailgating your ass. All right? That's all I want to say. And there's one more that I think this reveals the price. Oh, no. This is where he just goes full egomaniacal, full delusional Gleib. You want to hear this? Gleib envisions Goodnight scaling to become, it's funny, a multi-$100 million brand.
My hawk meme coin is live.
Between ad revenue, tickets sold, $14, to be part of the show's virtual audience, spin-offs. What is that?
Like us.
So he's already planning to have a, Frasier style spin-off of Cheers for his success of his own show. What is our spin-off?
No, I'm saying he would. You think he would buy us out? He's got all this money. You think he'd buy us out?
$500K. I'd think about it, Gleib. $500K. I'd think about it. I'd think about joining the Gleib Worldwide Pants Studios. Spin-offs. I got to see what that is. All right. Does the dog in that one picture have its own show? Who in the Gleib universe is going to have to be a spin-off show? Your mom, who probably owns the house? Who's going to... Yeah.
So this is another stupid question. I know we brought this other show like that outside tonight.
Oh,
are these two hand in hand?
I don't know. They were in the same article where I found out about both of them, and they seem to have. And the other show, which is called Outside Tonight, please, hosted by, stay with me, kids, Julian Shapiro, Barnum. That show seems to be actually sponsored by YouTube because he's talking about like working with brands and stuff like that. I mean, it sounds like a big sellout thing. It sounds like a nothing. And the more you look into this kid, he has no idea what he's doing. But we'll get to that.
Okay, sorry to jump the gun.
Between spinoffs, live touring extensions, merch, and much more. In today's episode of Comedy Means Business, this is the podcast, he discusses the years-long road to bring the show to life and the business plan behind the gamble, $1.5 million. Now, maybe he had some investors. I don't know how he could get his hands on that money otherwise. All right? But it's so like watching this show is it's gonna become an anthropological tour. It's gonna become an expedition to see what the human condition can withstand. How long can this show stand on its own? It's got Nikki Glaser, Bob Odenkirk, all this stuff. It's got a professional producer. It's got a real musician behind the keys. We have Luke doing fake bass noises.
Yeah,
that's what we pay for. But he
must be doing so much cocaine this month. It's to have this concept. It's insane.
Is this just? Yeah, you're right. Is it all amphetamines, all uppers, just driving you to be like, dude? Yeah. Every time I see him, he's doing that. We're midnight. It's midnight here. We're grinding. I cannot wait to see this premiere episode tomorrow night. And yes, I did leave one of 10 comments on Ben Gleib's channel from the boat video. I said, this is my comment of the week. Update for everybody. The boat this monologue was performed on did not return to shore on time, and all attempts to reach the vessel via radio communication over the past 3 days have been unanswered. The crew and passengers are presumed to be hungry and bored. Please send prayers. That's it. 11 comments, half of them Ben Gleib replying to people. I cannot wait, Ben Gleib. This is going to be fun, baby. I cannot wait. And I think I want you, Mark, to be in the live studio audience next week for Gleib Tonight. It's shot at the same time as our show, Wednesday nights, 9 p.m.
Okay. Does After Tonight have the funds to buy the ticket for me?
Well, this is multi-million, $100 or million, bazillion-dollar organization. We can fund $17. We'll get you the money.
Great. So I don't have to go to the VIP party.
No, please. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. The Gleib VIP experience.
Okay.
I pay to leave early at that party. So I think as of next week, with this show going on and Gleib tonight, I'm willing to say this. You will be the first ever person to be on 2 late night shows at the same time. Same exact time. That's pretty special. I can say that's pretty unique.
To be the man on the moon.
To be in the audience of one show while performing on another show, that's special.
Yeah.
Only in the Gleib.
I'll be on. Should I be unmuted on both?
Yes. Yeah. Definitely just talk. Yeah. Do your whole thing. Talk it up. Definitely.
Be in the middle of his monologue, like, "Hey Tom, how you doing tonight?
Hey, what's up? Yeah." Yes. That's what we got to do. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'll tell you that. I'm so excited. Well, that was. I had to get it off my chest instantly because I don't want to talk about him again tonight. I want to just release that, move on with our lives. That's gonna be a lot of fun, huh? We have much more right now. First of all, Zorro is back, and he's sexier than ever. Take a look. Can you name that masked comedian? Luke?
Is that Ben Bankus?
That's good guess. I'm sorry, but that's Matt Rife. Looking sexy as hell here, man. I mean, this is nice. I showed you Gianmarco last week, and that was a total disaster. Everyone hated it. But look at this. Matt Rife about to do crowd work. Going, "You killed my father. Prepare to laugh." You know, this is crazy, man.
What
Matt Rife is ascending. This, I have my ways of finding this stuff, Mark. Don't worry. I found this on my own time.
Okay.
I was bored on my wedding night. You know, what else am I going to do? I had to look up pictures of shirtless Matt Rife. You know, and the jawline that only a doctor could love, you know, a plastic surgeon could love. He looks great, though. That's what I'm saying, though, Luke. You should have been rocking your jacket exactly like this. You should have been rocking exactly this on the dance floor.
If I did that, you could see all the toothpicks from the hors d'oeuvres I ate and put in my
So
pocket.
I'm going to say, this is how you were probably laying in bed after 2 buffalo flatbreads.
Yep.
Just like this.
That was the other funny thing for the wedding is that Luke kept putting all those toothpicks, those like hors d'oeuvre toothpicks, in his pocket. And at one point, he was just like taking handfuls of them out of his pockets. It was hilarious.
Like a hungry magician. Yes. Yeah. That's pretty funny. Well, that was just a little look at Matt Rife and what he's up to tonight. He is opposing. He's opening the Annabelle the haunted dollhouse that's opening up. So incredible. Now, more little things. I'll do some little things before we get to the big news of the night. Big news of the night. We're going to cover something actually huge later. A lot of things here. I'll just say, if you're tuning in and wondering whether to tune in later, we have Stephen Colbert's final episode fully reviewed. We have some Comics Unleashed news. I have more roast stuff. I mean, this roast of Kevin Hart will not die, will it? Maybe I'll show that. The roast of Kevin Hart, this is the event that just will not end. What is this, week 3 now of people being like, was it racist? What does Kevin Hart think of the whole thing? You know, Kevin Hart's an actor. Kevin Hart would have laughed if they called him 8 slurs in a row. If Shane Gillis pointed at him and said horrible, horrible things, he would have left. Get him, boys. Beezer, tie him up. You know, he would have laughed at that.
Get him, Blizz.
Blizz. His feet, Blizz. You go low, Blizz. he would have laughed at that because he's an actor. And I think that's what he's saving face for Netflix and everybody by saying it was all fun. I loved it. It was all great. I don't really know, but someone's being honest. And, I'm not going to get into Chelsea Handler and all that. Chelsea Handler's looking for attention. She's looking for attention she hasn't gotten in 13 years. And everyone's falling for it. She is beyond annoying. I can't listen to her talk. But someone's being very honest, and that is writer for the roast, JP McDade, New York comedian. You guys know JP, right?
Oh yeah, dude, I hoop with him every Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I snapped his leg in half on the court. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, JP McDade with a broken leg wrote a bunch of roast jokes. I assume the good ones. I had, dude, I know Mulldog wrote that one. I know Mulldog got into that stew. Put his little magic sprinkle onto that joke about Kevin Hart being short. Yes. But for Shane Gillis, JP McDade, this New York comedian, writer, wrote some jokes. He was on a podcast, and he gets very honest, more than I thought, about the roast experience and about one of the performers on the roast. I thought this was very interesting. Let's take a watch at JP McDade on a podcast that I don't know the name of, but take a watch.
That one joke was really the only one about Shane's I felt like was like whatever. The George Floyd joke I think is fine. I mean, I thought
Okay, so here's JP McDade. The other guy, one guy was Charlie Brown from the Peanut strip, but I don't know who the other guy was. Okay, let's take a watch.
The joke was completely out of place.
That was terrible.
He hated the George Floyd joke that Tony Hinchcliffe told. Remember that? Okay.
It was a terrible joke.
I thought that was just thrown in there to be like, I am naughty.
That was weird too when I rewatched.
I thought the Bonzo joke was a little bit like that. If it wasn't, if I didn't know Shane better, if I didn't know his material better, I would think that.
Well, the bonsai joke, he was just clearly having so much fun, and it did feel like it fit in the set. It was weird. I was gonna say with what you said too, with the Tony did do great. I do think that he did crush.
That's what all that matters.
These guys just can't help themselves. Everybody crushed, everybody killed. I mean, even on a podcast, no offense, I'm on a podcast no one watches. Besides you lovely people at home. But even a podcast where there's no stakes, you go, he did crush, however. I hated every joke he told. He crushed, though. Good for, yeah, okay, good. Crushing. The only thing that matters in the world. But here, JP, though, is the real one in this studio. All right, JP? Hear it.
Point that out. And that joke, I think that George Floyd joke was more out of place in Shane's set, in Tony's set than the Bonsai joke was in Shane's set.
I think Tony's all hat, no cattle. I really don't see like any level of excellence in his writing. I don't think he's a very good comic, and he's just, he's.
Well, he has writers.
Sure.
Okay, nerd, shut up. He's Tony Hitchum, bad comedian. As per JP McDade. I know that's an Austin guy, Mark. That he's bad mouthing.
Yeah, Tony to me is just a
badass.
He crushes. He crushes. I crush all competition. JP, please come to my house.
Never heard of him.
Have a special meal waiting for you. Why don't you take a bite of this rump roast I prepared for you? Yes. Take a bite. Let me watch you eat it. Feeling sleepy? Come to my chambers. Yes. You've left your phone at home, I assume, right? Nobody knows you've come. Is that correct? That's how he'll react. I don't know what I was doing there, but JP McDade getting killed by Dracula Tony. He is not an excellent. His writing has no depth. He is not a good comedian. As per JP McDade, wow. And he's boys with Shane. I just thought, wow, what honesty. Thank you, JP. We'll try to get you on the show. We love that. We love that sort of stuff. I know Left Fur wouldn't like that. If you heard that. That's comedy gossip blogging right there.
Yeah. Yeah, well.
No.
I heard Left Fur keep taking shots at Jeff Dye. I'm watching Lev.
You're seeing it.
I'm seeing it. I haven't lost my eye off of you, Lev.
Well, I'm totally with you. We got to take an eye on all these people because, yeah, they change their minds a lot about what they believe in and what they're going to say. No doubt. I don't know. It seems like people weren't that big of fans of my Tony Vampire JP McDade routine. So I do have a punishment for people. If you in the chat misbehave, don't act correctly tonight. Your punishment? Watching this.
Hey, Cleveland. Analytically, this is a broom.
Sorry.
New York is dangerous. Sorry, Spider can't hang with us. Danny ain't trade with us, but
Guys, sorry yet? Are you guys sorry yet?
I'll be honest. I saw this on Twitter and I was gonna send it to you, but I hated it so much that I couldn't even do that. I couldn't even do that.
I watched this with my teeth gritted. You know, there's nothing on earth we hate more here than Knicks basketball and people from New York celebrating Knicks basketball. And Sam Morril celebrating Knicks basketball makes me want to actually be sick to my stomach. Hey, Cleveland, analytically, we're good. You suck.
it made us victorious. Short ass guards that let it chuck. You traded us. Y'all channeling our plans and then James Harden, no champion. Vote all up, they panicking. We just sitting here just.
So this is rappers and their little brownstone. Very nice guys. Very nice kids. Imagine winning a series and then rapping about it as fans.
Is there any case of like fans of a sports team doing like songs after a win in the playoffs? Is it ever good? Is it always bad? It's
always bad. It's a curse, by the way. You do this before you win the championship. It's a curse. That's horrible.
This is like worse than the Padres one. You remember the Padres song they did?
Oh,
like,
yeah. How did that go?
That's what's in that one.
Yeah,
that was
that's right.
Horrible, but
Manny, that's what's in. Yeah, that was the worst thing of all time. This is getting close because they see how cool they are doing it too. You know, at least those guys were nerdy white guys. This is like cool.
Young hip New York teens.
I'm gonna save this for later because you're gonna see Sam Morril back again. I was watching this only to hope that Sam Morril would rap. I was like, will Sam Morril rap? Because then it would be all worth it. He didn't. But there's still some funny stuff up ahead.
I didn't even make it to that part. I literally stopped here or before this.
Tara, it was really hard to watch. Yeah. Hard to watch. I'm gonna
everybody behave.
Everyone behave tonight. I'm gonna give you a little soothing balm with that horrible thing you just endured. A clip that I found of our favorite comedians. That's plural. Our favorite comedians. The Verzi triplets back in the day on Kill Tony. Want to see them?
Yeah.
These are Jeff Dye's best friend triplets who do comedy all together on stage. They used to be on Kill Tony all the time. I'm trying to find the whole archives of all their time there. Everybody says they were the worst. They were hilarious, but they were like so crazy. I think they're hilarious. They're awesome. And it is heartwarming to watch these kids. Take a watch.
I know this looks fun, but you know what this wasn't fun for? Our mom. Yeah, just not fun.
My parents, they only wanted one kid. They got 3.
That means 2 of us were mistakes. Well, according to my dad, all 3 of us were mistakes, so that's good. Yeah.
I love these guys. I love these kids. And they all wear different colored Target t-shirts so you can tell them apart. Awesome, dude.
You know, 3 babies and 1.
Yes.
Well, the guy in the blue should be wearing a yellow shirt so they can do a stoplight routine. They kind of screwed up.
Yeah, right.
Great idea.
Green light.
Belly, that's a lot of weight for one woman. My mom literally doubled in size. Like, here's my mom before the pregnancy, and here's my mom 9 months pregnant. Get these babies out of me!
Awesome. I mean, this is awesome. Gleib tonight. I hope you have 3 chairs for 3 guests because I know who you should book.
And the labor was just horrific. She said it did not stop
For the doctors, it must have been like pulling on a magician's handkerchief. It just kept
Funny.
going and going, and oh my God, there's more in here. Wow, this thing is never ending. Like our father's disappointment in us.
Oh, then there's that.
I wasn't sure we.
And there's the end of their set. I mean, that was brilliant. That was so
Nice.
good. I love
Man,
these
that's a-
triplets.
It'd be so
Yeah.
funny to see them now with bleeding scalps, right?
Yeah, do this exact same set.
Well, does the one have a speech impediment that I never noticed? Or
I
did
think
he
they
get rid of that
fixed it.
too?
They fixed it over the years. I don't hear it anymore.
Oh wow. Okay.
So they're making progress. They sound good. They sound great.
These guys glow up. Can we do Jeff Dye? Can we
Sure, yeah, we'll do a little Jeff Dye for the people.
it's just out of context Jeff Dye. It's funny enough because this is how I started my speech to Tom.
Oh, interesting.
I heard it this week on the latest Die Hard.
All right, Die Hard. I can't wait to watch. Is this the new? So we're gonna check out the newest Jeff Dye
The
Die Hard.
Pirates hat. No, yeah.
Friend of the show.
We go by
Bro.
hats.
Yeah, this was the pirate episode.
This is the pirate hat episode.
Now the Mariners episode was one of my favorites, but we'll do pirates today. Where do we go, Mark?
31-42. This was my opening line.
If you're watching, please, hey, if you're enjoying this, please like the show, subscribe to the show, because it does help us reach new people, new heights with Jason and Travis Kelsey. And what's that time code? One more time, Mark.
31-42.
Yes. I was watching this while trying to unpack. I've just moved in Seattle and I couldn't take the wrestling talk. I just can't. Jeff Dye, by the way, 2-time guest on this show and good friend of the show. Here we go. Jeff Dye. What's he going to say on Die Hard?
Let's get this shit ripping. Like, that's not a different language.
Damn. Jeff Dye.
Oh, Jeff Deasy.
Wait, what you mean?
Let's play that again. I want more context to that.
Or code switching means that you're speaking a different language. I'm not speaking a different language when I'm like, yo, dog, let's get this shit ripping. Like, that's not.
Yeah, bro. Now I kind of want to chill with the D-man. If you're talking like that, Luke.
He went back to that 2005 Ebonics liberal right there.
Yeah. He went back to that Project P, backwards Jersey liberal. Project Pat.
I like Jeff has such attention to detail. He wore the Pirates hat and he switched out the band of his Apple Watch to be yellow. What an eye for fashion.
Why else would you hire a stylist if you aren't going to really do it up like
Great
that?
Great point.
And he's wearing he would call it pro women's sports, but he's wearing like anti-trans in sports merch on the hoodie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
And he gave him a promo. And he's sponsored by a cigar company. I kind of need to try one now.
You need a Balenciaga cigar or whatever the hell it's called.
I always want to say
yeah, it's like a placenta. It's like a placenta. Placentia. I don't know what he's doing with that, but yeah, the Placencia cigar. Jeff Dye, I think he would just explode in popularity if he talked like that all the time. Yo, brother man. I don't really like rap, yo.
I'm not speaking a different language when I'm like, yo, dog, let's get this shit ripping. Like that.
Yo, dog.
Swamp Izzo.
Okay, there it is. Jeff Dye, everybody. Die Hard, killing it. I heard 10 minutes of wrestling talk, and I really had to bow out. I had to gracefully bow out of the conversation. I had to.
Can you summarize it?
Oh, it was just about who were the celebrities that were in the area where he was sitting. That was 90% of it.
And that was for the MMA. That wasn't even.
I'm
wrestling.
sorry. I'm sorry. See, I was zoned out completely. I just heard James Cameron was in the audience. James Cameron.
Yeah. So you get married and you don't die hard anymore. Okay. Guess it's just me.
My wife doesn't let
Me
me
and
die
Jeff
hard anymore.
all alone.
She doesn't let me. Well, that was amazing. we should have done this with the roast part. Speaking of the roast, Tony Hinchcliffe, the episodes of Kill Tony with Tony Hinchcliffe finally caught up to post roast. And he has a response to Chelsea Handler. I thought this was so interesting. It was really interesting. I don't watch Kill Tony too much anymore. I just don't really get into it that much. And I don't know if it's good or bad. I have no idea. But this intro,
Get a car wash.
I knew he was going to talk a little bit about the whole thing. So you guys want to see a little bit of Kill Tony?
Yeah.
Yay. Oh, the intro will hype you up. The intro will hype you up more than anything.
Kill Tony, get it for Tony. It's great.
Shout out Red Band, friend of the show. That's all I have to see to know I'm in for a good night. Horton hears a slur there with Tony Hinchcliffe. All right. And then he's going to get into the roast and the reactions to the roast. I honestly, my opinion of this response by Tony is he went full Bankus here. He went full Ben Bankus in his response and just calling like people that didn't like it libs. That's Ben Bankus's move. You don't like my thing? Probably a stupid liberal. Probably a trans. Probably a woman. Probably find the mere sight of me disgusting. You're probably a liberal. Let's listen.
We just got in. We're fresh off of Los Angeles live last night. The roast of Kevin Hart was something else, huh? It's the first time I've been called a Nazi multiple times in just a few hours. I guess that's what LA writers' rooms, all these, a lot of mentally ill liberals out there.
Wow, Bankus mode activated.
Hell yeah.
Does that not sound like Ben Bankus?
That's exactly like Ben Bankus.
This was 1-to-1.
I think Ben Bankus wrote that for Tony.
This might have been ghostwritten.
Yeah.
By the B-man himself. It just sounds like you put no thought into it. By the way, you were called a Nazi like 1,000 times when you did that whole Puerto Rico thing. I'm pretty sure. So you should remember. I'll be 100% honest. I watched this response. I mean, maybe people thought this was good. I saw clips of this being like, he owns people. Everybody is owned by Tony. I watched this like with the expectation, like, well, he's probably learned a lot from that whole Puerto Rico MSG fiasco. He's probably going to be very, very coherent and make a lot of sense and talk about free speech and roasting. And it's all going to be, this is like half-formed thoughts. These are barely thought out ideas about liberals sucking.
I'm surprised it's even getting laughs in the room, but that's, I guess, how brainwashed the people.
It's the mothership, right? It's the mothership. Yeah. It's like, so there's not a joke. Like I'm not going to say, I would have ghostwritten something.
Somehow with all these fucking blacks and Jews and Mexicans around me, I guess I'm a fucking Nazi somehow. I guess the guy that pulls.
Sounds like you really like those blacks and Jews all around me. Even though I hire a bunch of freaking Mexican idiots, I still get called bad names. Dude, this is your response? You say 1 for 2. Even though I have all sorts of diversity on the show. Okay.
Some Mexicans around me. I guess I'm a fucking Nazi somehow. I guess the guy that pulls names out of a bucket, giving everybody an opportunity, is a Nazi. Isn't that something?
So people would think a Nazi would restrict it to only white people out of a bucket or something.
Yes, I'm not a Nazi. I gave Diedrich Flynn a minute every week. How am I a Nazi?
How am I a Nazi? I let Hans Kim within 10 feet of me.
I was called that by a bunch of people that have never written anything in their lives, that literally have just been reading cue cards and teleprompters every project they've ever done, with the inability to improvise whatsoever. No opportunity to have their own thought. They just read what the writers wrote for them without any.
So if they, I don't even understand I don't understand the point. If they did improvise, they'd be called Nazis too? What?
Yeah.
What is the point? People all say you crush Tony. It's not about you crushing or not. and being quick on your feet about you being a damn N-word. The nuclear word.
Originality whatsoever. And the writers I used to work with, there's a few great writers in that writer's room, and the rest of them are just
JP
living in
McDade.
a bubble of mental illness, and it's very
Wow.
exciting.
This is Bankus.
But, I mean, the most of it, you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
got called a Nazi, gay, a racist over and over again. I'm none of those three things, a little fun fact. But they are they are fat, ugly, black, and Jewish. Everything I said was real about them.
So first of all, black and Jewish are now like, they are freaking black. Boo. That's an insult.
Yeah.
And this is straight out of the Bankus handbook. They are dumb liberals who are black.
He is well dressed, though. I'll give only this. He is well dressed.
That's a starched shirt, buddy. The same kind the SS used to wear.
Like I was at my hotel and I ordered Uber Eats, and my Indian Uber Eats driver came over to me, and like you remember, just starts going full Bankus.
And we made love.
And just a reminder, because I woke up today,
Why
and
isn't
even
this
though
bitch in the front row laughing or saying anything?
Hey. You awake? Look at me. Gaze into my eyes. Would you like to see my throne?
even though
Made of human
even though
skulls.
every human that I've seen told me that it was unbelievable. There's news articles.
Wow, so it's gone beyond everyone told me I crushed. That's a new one, Luke. You know, people were saying I killed. Now it's every human being I saw tell me it was unbelievable.
It was unfucking believable. Everyone.
Every human being.
Americans, Chinese, blacks,
Blacks,
said I was
Jews,
unbelievable.
Mexicans. Dirty Polish people.
Even Polynesians thought it was unfucking believable.
Ugly Guatemalans at the airport. They said, incredible job, Tony.
Because the news isn't real. Nothing is real. That say that I got lit up by Chelsea Handler, which is very, very funny because that's not what happened at all.
So now I was expecting, he's about to go in on Chelsea Handler. He's about to roast her to shreds right now. I think I don't know. Whatever. This is so unbelievable. I thought he would have ascended from 2024, the MSG explanation. Some people don't learn. All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is pretty crazy, right, Mark?
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's not even like a big get him back. It's just like kind of complaining about it and kind of whining about it. Yeah.
Like Shane did the smart thing of laying like any response to Chelsea Handler, and he's like, yeah, I mean, this is her big moment. You know, she's trying to capitalize. Keep going, girl. Like that's a good way to say like, I don't care about her. Shut up. Instead, she's just everybody in the news lies. They lie about me. It's complaining. All right.
By Chelsea Handler, which is very, very funny because that's not what happened at all. You can't believe anything you see or read on the news anymore. You have to actually watch the thing for yourself. She was a bit of a cunt, I'll tell you that. She just kept
good
coming
one.
at me over. She said I took the Saudi Arabia money. She was like wrong about things. The writers just didn't do her any justice. But then the teleprompter, the fun fact, the teleprompter only went down during my set, and it gave me a lot of opportunity.
Chinese hackers again. I knew it. So this is a big bitch fest. Hey, this is what you came out of this with? Like, Chelsea's a C word and I don't like her and she sucks. And she's wrong. You don't have a single jab at her besides calling her a C word. That's your jab. The roast god. You know, I'm not just trying to be too petty, but this was to me like, I can't believe people clipped this and were like, he's owning her.
And this roast was so like uneventful. Like it was so boring. It was such a. Why is it still news?
I know.
And it makes me like anytime like when the George Floyd joke happened, I was like, I was upset because like why? Because it's gonna be a whole thing for like 3 months.
Yeah.
It's such nothingness.
Exactly. And it's what, you see the worst thing 100,000 times worse on Twitter every day than that joke.
Yes, you see like dead babies and shit on Twitter. It's like,
Right.
okay, but George Floyd, God forbid, like what?
Right.
Come on.
They've recreated George Floyd as like a cyborg now, and they're making fun of him that way. It's there's stuff so much worse. But I guess who knows with all there's so much subterfuge with what we see now. You can't trust the news, is what I'm trying to say, because what is pushed out there, what is made into a talking point is manipulated and manufactured, and you just have to take it. You have to accept it, because I don't think the average person cares one bit.
It's also funny to me that he's like the last thing he's clinging on is like 2016 like MAGA stuff, where it's like the news is fake. They're a bunch of liberals. When that's been
they have an agenda.
Most unpopular has it been since
that's not even what people. Yeah. Oh, so much.
It's like this is the hill he's gonna die on.
He's not going to update his takes. He's not going to update his takes from 10 years ago, and he's just going to stick with it and stick with it and stick with it. And
opportunity to remind Chelsea Handler what she looks like and where her life is, because she had it coming. Everybody wants to go up early in those things, and they put
philosophy.
A lot of the people that they know will do good at the end, which is fucking bullshit.
More complaining. I got put in the end. Bullshit. They hate.
Wow,
me.
he has custom Kill Tony Sharpies where it doesn't say Sharpie, it says Kill
Tony.
It
says Kill Tony.
That's awesome.
I thought we were putting our name on too much stuff. I guess I'm so wrong.
Nope.
Should put it on 100 times more stuff.
Some people turn off the television before that happens. And so what they don't realize, though, because they want to go up early when the crowd's all fresh, is that I'm sitting there watching what they're doing. So when Chelsea kept coming at me, I'm like, oh, I'm going to fuck this bitch up.
What they don't understand when they go to do their act is that I'm watching and waiting. You're watching, waiting.
It's like, dude, you're on a big show on Netflix. I mean, just be happy. Be happy.
Instead, it's like, cope when you don't even need to. You did well, but it's like, I did well despite everybody in my way. I mean, it can't even take a good set. It's unbelievable.
Anyway, it was fun. We're back home. Shout out to the Roastmaster General, Jeff Ross, our Kill Tony family that was there. The great
Shane
Big
Gillis.
J. Okerson crushed. And, of course, the powerful Shane Gillis dominated hosting the show. We love Shane. We love Shane.
Not dominate.
He dominated, Luke. Get over it. Well, I just wanted to say, Tony, man, I'm always amazed at what he comes up with. There's virtually nothing in Tony's way. He crushed, he killed, everyone loved it. It's still like my teleprompter is off. They hate me. The liberal media. I mean, it's quack. It is Trump. It's Trumpian. It's Bankisian.
Canadian.
Bankesian economics, man. It's crazy. Then I saw another clip. Nikki Glazer say, Nikki Glazer did herself, I think, a favor not doing this roast. She said they probably asked her to host the thing. She said, no, I'm good. And she then said, I am relieved. Let's watch a clip of that. I'm relieved I didn't do the roast. I'm glad. Let's watch.
We keep seeing each other. I see you like more than most of my dear
friends. It's Denny, my favorite director, Denny Directo. My favorite superhero director.
It's good to be seen. It is good to be seen.
It is. You look great.
You look great. Wait,
Thanks.
Paul and Meg.
Oh my God, and Meg Salter.
Thank God.
Across the room.
Who watched the AMAs?
Telling them I love when you guys pop up on my Instagram reels.
Luda.
You'll be
There's
like
Luda,
maybe
there's
a
Birdman.
puzzle or painting something.
Oh, Meg
Or
commits to the bit too. She keeps me on my toes.
Unabomber.
so funny.
How's it feel to be back in Vegas? Because you just wrapped a film here with Kim Kardashian.
Yes, I did. I'm having flashbacks. Yeah, we were here.
This is not about the roast, but I'm fascinated. I'm fascinated by her look too.
A lot of makeup.
A lot of work done, as she would admit, and it's becoming like what a face should look like, I guess, in theory.
Ago, finishing a movie.
I wonder
It's
what
the
she
last
looked like
week of
as an
our-
open micer.
You can see pictures of her.
Oh, really?
Much. I mean, much different. I'll say that. Much different.
Thicker? Like
With 3 C's?
no, like wider.
With Luke, I mean, help me out. That's with 3 C's, isn't it?
Yeah, it is with 3 C's. Yes.
She's thicker.
Maybe two.
I don't know if she was thicker. She just, her face was completely different. She's got a nose job, a cheek job, a jaw job, a forehead lift, an eyebrow duck. The eyes have been popped out of her skull to help her out. Take a look if you want. We don't do that to women here.
Shoot, so it was really fun to be
looking
in
on my
Vegas with her. I just loved seeing. It's so fun to be in public with Kim Kardashian because she's giving people the greatest gift that they'll ever have. Especially in
I'm
Vegas,
enjoying
with
this
people
interview.
coming from all over different parts of the country.
Sorry, kill me.
And they all of a sudden see Kim Kardashian walking down the Vegas Strip, and you see them go wait, oh my god, who is this Kim? And it's I just
Is that? Oh no, I was gonna say. I thought that was 21 Savage.
that, and it's so nice.
And it costs nothing.
I'm trying to find the right part.
Stakes are so high. It's.
What'd you think of the Kevin Hart roast? You were
There we
missed.
go.
Oh yeah, I mean I loved watching it. I love anything that's watching a live comedy event. The stakes are so high.
She hated it.
I was glad to be watching it, and not doing it, because it's just it's nerve wracking, and it's it really sends your nervous system through a lot of trauma to do one of those.
I like Nikki Glaser, by the way. I'm putting it out. I'm putting all my cards on the table, Luke. I like Nikki Glaser. Sorry.
Brave. Very brave.
She might be cringe to y'all, but I like her.
PTSD watching.
Honestly, I was so nervous for everyone, but I honestly had a great time, and there was some stuff that I didn't love, and there was other stuff that I thought was great.
They went there.
People have so many opinions about it, and I'm gonna keep my opinions to myself and just keep talking about them in my group chats with my other comedian friends about what we think about it, and I'm not gonna make it public.
Okay, but tell me who's on that group chat. What other comedians?
Just the funniest people I know in town,
Yeah.
and
Charles Blizniak, Ryan Shaner, Lemaire Lee,
Jake
Chuck
Matera,
Gardini,
Ryan
Jake
Shaner.
Matera, Mike Rainey. Yes, they're all there. Wow. Well, Nikki Glaser, I think she knows. She knows. That's what I like about Nikki Glaser. She knows. All right? And I don't care if people had 1 million ghostwriters, if they wrote it all themselves. It's the product that's on the table that matters. Okay? No one gets mad at Drizzy Drake anymore for someone ghostwriting. Let's go, let's go, let's go. People don't care. They just like the music. They like the jokes. So that also is an argument I don't subscribe to. That, oh my God, these people only read a teleprompter. So? Bug anybody? So did Robert Downey Jr. when he did Iron Man. I mean, he didn't he killed it. Anyway. Hey, when we come back, ready for this? Stephen Colbert. The egomaniacal attitude of the decade in Stephen Colbert on his last show. Mark and I were watching it live on network television, and wait till you see what we saw. Tuesdays with Stories with Bill Burr in the house. Remember Bill Burr? He's back, and he's cranky. We might be drunk, even has a few things to say, and much, much more. And a hat that you'll never forget coming up. We will be right back after night. If you're enjoying, subscribe, do all that stuff, and we will be right back. Get a drink. I'm just sweating here, so I got to take a quick break. Enjoy yourselves. And let's listen to this. That's... there we go. Be right back. Thank you all for watching. I'll be right back. It's so hot in here. How's everyone doing in the chat? Gas pedal song. I don't know. Sorry.
Tom?
Yeah, Mark.
I will say, for the record, I did look up a younger Nikki Glaser. Not that much different. I mean, obviously she got work done. You know, she had a bit of a glow up, but not what I was expecting.
Okay. You're saying she was always beautiful.
Of course. Yes.
Yes, thank you. Gas pedal remix. Let's see. I gotta find it later. I'm sorry. I don't know. I think it's called Gas Pedal Remix. No, I think I could find it for you. I don't know. What else, guys? I'll find it for you later.
Did Gemini? The Gas Pedal original?
I don't know. I just have my DJ do everything. I'm 4 seconds behind. Is that okay, or should I skip forward, please? I'll wait 4 seconds. I won't say anything until you skip. That should do it. All right, we are back on After Tonight. Let's go. Let's have some fun here as we go into the second half of the show, man. Hey, it's going to be a wild one. Most of you people seemed pretty fine in the chat, but you know what? Call me a jerk. Call me whatever you want, because we're watching anyway.
Trying to win, trying not to spin. High off Landry, veteran men, and Clarkson. Leon Rose's abandonment.
Homie, you would too if you knew what Phil Jackson would do to you. Been in that shit since 92. Look at all the rumors I've been through. So-called trades with you know who.
Okay. I don't get it, but I hate it. Let's skip to where Sam Morril comes back, in this rap, New York Knicks rap. Here we go. Here we go. Does this not look like in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest when they give like the lobotomized patient like a broom to sweep up the asylum? He's just walking around like, you know, I mean, this. Yeah. He's looking like he's got no thoughts. They took out his brain.
Great comparison. All this is Knicks.
Brunson, Knicks. Josh Hart. He's a glue guy. Josh Hart, glue guy. Nurse, he's saying glue guy again. Can we get someone in here? He's saying MSG. Look at this. It's either that or he looks like, no offense, of course, Sam Morril. He looks like a Make-A-Wish kid who like survived long past the date where they thought he was going to stop getting wishes granted. You know, he's made it way too far, but he's still kind of in the program. What the? One of my least favorite videos of the year. You got to say, that was horrific.
I can't wait to see him act. I'm actually really looking forward to his movie. I can't really wait to see him act.
In the We Might Be Drunk movie, you're saying? You can't wait.
Of course, yes. Yep.
Well, what if I guess we're gonna go. Well, here's what we'll go to next. We'll go we'll go to a friend of Samrail. That is Mark Normand and Joe List. They did their show Tuesdays with Stories. By the way, does the mic sound okay? Does the mic sound okay?
I hear you fine.
There's no buzzing or anything like that? Sounds okay?
Not on my end.
Now, I'm just making sure. Now, they did a live podcast of Tuesdays with Stories, which they never do. And every time they do it, they dread it. They say, this is the worst one ever. This is horrible. We hate it. Everybody hates it. The fans hate it. We are uncomfortable. But they do it anyway. And this one they did at the Netflix is a joke fest. This is so good, man. This is with Fahim Anwar, Comedy Store regular, Fahim Anwar, comedian Greg Fitzsimmons, and Bill friggin' Burr, Saudi Arabia's own Bill Burr. Bill Burr has not been seen in many, many months. He has just run off, comedy podcast, off the grid. I guess he does his own podcast, and it's very much not in the zeitgeist. No one talks about it anymore. So I was so curious to see what he would be like. And from the comments of this episode, you would think that Bill Burr absolutely sucked and is horrible still. And no one, he lost so much clout from that whole Saudi Arabia thing. That's what you would think if you read the comments. I guess, am of the different opinion. I thought Bill Burr killed it in this episode because, yes, he was cranky. Yes, he was upset because he was given absolutely nothing to work with. He's used to working now with George Lucas. He's used to working with Martin Scorsese. And he is given a panel where Mark Normand is supposed to lead the conversation in a natural way. And he is, he's with Jerry Seinfeld on panels now. So this is absolutely wild. I thought Bill Burr crushed this. Let's take a watch. This is very fun stuff.
My wife is...
And he crushed it in a very funny way. He was just pissed. So I'll let you watch the Mark Normand does a disclaimer to say, I know you're going to hate this, but watch it anyway.
Hey, folks, it's a gay, lazy Sunday. Hanging out with the fat Greg. What's shaking, Dickless? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's a cat.
He misses being on the show, but we got a hot Patreon. Wait, no. We got a hot live ep. I know you hate the live eps, but this was a whopper. Bill Burr, Greg Fitzsimmons, Fahim Anwar. Was there another guy? Joe List.
So you can see excitement for this episode is building and building and building.
Yeah, he really cares.
He loves it. He cares. Now, I think, did he show up hungover to this? I don't know. But I know that he does a lot because he was so, don't wait till we get to We Might Be Drunk. So disrespectful to a comedian legend in that episode, Mark. I was disgusted. But let's start off with this one, huh?
One Mark Normand thing at a time.
I know. I'm getting ahead of myself because the hungover attitude is right. Is that Peters? Look at the audience. They're so excited.
No, that's Luke Moniz. He's a killer.
Oh, Luke Moniz. Yeah.
He probably
Big
won
man.
the crowd.
There you go. Big man.
Yeah, that was like Big Stinky before Lemon Party.
Oh.
Where you go? You're going over here?
Remember that?
Hand the mic off.
What are you, nuts? It's like an aisle seat on a flight.
So it's like Seinfeld already. I mean, I'm already saying, where's the laugh track? Where's the bass line? You're going to sit there? So it's like that. They hit every, they struggle so much of stuff to talk about that it literally Luke I just want you to guess. You didn't watch this, did you?
Of course not. Of course not. No.
These are 5 comedians. What did you think? It's not about comedy. Besides comedy talk, inside comedy talk, what was the one topic you think they talked about?
Airports.
I don't know. Maybe. Something more.
When was this recorded?
They'd said nothing topical. I just want one more guess from anybody, and then I'll tell you.
Ordering takeout?
No. Yeah.
Using the bathroom.
I think so. Definitely, they hit on genitalia very quickly. They hit on what their genitals look like. They hit on
Sex.
a little bit. More importantly, though, I'm talking like comedian stuff. Michael
JNL.
Richards at the Laugh Factory.
Oh.
You know, always got to talk about that.
9/11.
9/11. There we go. Half the episode was
Okay.
about 9/11. Half the episode,
Gotcha.
Luke, was about 9/11.
Oh my god.
Because when guys who want to be funny and edgy run out of stuff to talk about, bring up 9/11. Okay? A lot of tragedies have happened since then, folks. Lots of them. All right? One's being recorded live tonight in Los Angeles with Ben Gleib. Was that subtle enough? Ben Gleib show. So here's the show. Here's the episode. Here's where we'll get to some of their talk. When they introduce their guest, here's their guest, and here's where you really see what the vibe is when they just talk to each other, Joe List and Mark Norman, for 14 minutes straight. I think you're going to enjoy it.
News back then?
Oh, I was all over the news.
Really?
Like stick on a monkey. I loved the news back then.
Wow. I was watching Growing Pains and Simpsons. I didn't catch the news.
Well, 9/11 was a big deal.
Yeah, I heard about it later.
Yeah. What else was there about 9/11?
Well, there was a lot of ash. Remember the ash?
Ashcroft, John Ashcroft. He was the Secretary of
ash
Defense.
came into the city.
Oh,
It
right.
Submerged all the police.
So this is the vibe. We get a lot of riffing, but it's harder because it's higher stress. You know, this is their normal show, but it's higher stress in a live show environment. Hard to do this in front of people. Then they bring out Fahim Anwar. And I'll show you when they introduce Bill Burr, because Bill Burr is like seeing Bigfoot right now.
So our other guest, the big get, Bill Burr is here.
Greg Fitzsimmons with that jumpsuit.
The velour jumpsuit.
There's old Billy.
How about that?
All right.
Obvious question. Who canceled?
There's someone else coming.
Oh, wait, somebody died?
Wow. No, another guy's coming later.
Okay, so you get it. Bill Burr getting into it.
His eyes look baggy. He looks like he's been through hell.
He's been through a lot, honestly. I mean, a lot of blowback. I don't think he's fully recovered from his image. Maybe he has. Maybe he's so rich and on his own level, we don't even know. Maybe I'm projecting how I might feel. But I feel like, yeah, it set him back a few pegs, the whole Riyadh thing, and his response specifically. You know, has really, really done a number on him, because maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like Bill Burr's more like, you know, he's almost like Seinfeld now in the way that, like, he's beloved by, like, corporate gigs. You know, he's beloved by corporations, not so much by the people anymore. You know, no one's dying. It's just like no podcast. You never seen the comments of a podcast like, you guys got to try to get Bill Burr on no matter. That's no longer the case. People aren't dying for that anymore. And these comments even say Bill Burr sucks, never have him on again. So maybe he's affected by that. I don't know. But he did a bang up job here. Yeah. Awesome job. Let's watch some. A lot of ads, by the way, in case you care. Here's where he starts to get pretty ornery. And rightly so.
Fahim, you got a nice penis?
It's average? I don't know. What defines nice?
But you got nice pubes, though.
I
They're slick back, just like that.
Yeah,
Watch Bill.
What kind of product do you use on your pubic hair?
Just wax. Yeah.
I shaved my pubes
What are we,
today.
7 minutes into this podcast? This is what the fuck I came down here for? I didn't know you were gonna have 20 guests. I would have stayed home. I have kids. He's like, oh, can you come down? Oh, that's a big get. This is night of too many stars.
Stars, take it easy.
Whatever.
So I love that kind of bit. Why did I come? If you guys are talking about pubes, why did I come? All right. The Sultan of Saudi Arabia wants me there to, do a chunk about camels. All right. I couldn't think of anything better than that word, camels. Abu Dhabi. He wants an Abu Dhabi chunk. So, okay. I love that because he's being thrown in the world of comedy podcasting a little too hard. He's not ready for it. This is what
It's
it
a
is.
good way to
Bill.
rehab his image. It's a good way to rehab the image. If he's going on every podcast and shitting on it, I mean
That would be great. I would love that. I'd
That'd be
watch every
amazing.
podcast appearance if he did. When he went on Kill Tony and hated the entire experiment that was Kill Tony. If everyone remembers that epic appearance where he goes, "You can't be funny in a minute. Why are you crapping all these guys? It's not funny. You couldn't be funny in a minute. I want to leave." That was amazing. that was incredible. He's doing the same thing here with riffing. Why did I come down here to mindlessly riff? I agree. Now we get, this is pretty funny. He comes up with another just cranky old man take.
Trim out me butchering the joke and crediting DePaulo. Jim will be mad at
See how
me.
awkward this gets. It's pretty funny.
That's a good line. From Norton.
Yeah. Norton's a funny guy.
Touch and go here.
I tried to get him on the pod. He's opening for Louis at the Bowl tonight.
And he said no to this for that?
I know. That's what I said.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking idiot. You ever do that bowl, Bill?
Huh?
You ever do the Hollywood Bowl? You ever do the big bowl out there?
I feel like you're waiting for a bus.
There you go. So good.
You ever go to the Hollywood Bowl and maybe taking a show? Do you have good seats?
It's cold out.
That's exactly the questions they've been asking. Bill Burr nailed it. It's like, you ever do that room? Pretty nice. You ever do that other room? Yeah, I've been meaning to go to that room. It is like a bus. It's like a bus stop. He's so completely correct. And I just love that. You ever do the Bill Bowl, Burr? You ever do the bowl, Bill? Like, he doesn't give a crap either. I mean, that's the other thing. Mark Norman cannot feign interest in someone else for 1 second. Pretend he cares. So that's why this is so good. And by the way, I'm sorry, dude. You didn't get a free ticket, VIP ticket to sit up front like you've been Gleib. It's not a virtual audience for Fahim Anwar. You got to sit up and say something. He doesn't say a single thing the entire time.
What are you
I
talking
think
about? Start with his pubes. If he does use product on his pubes.
Right. That was
You're
good.
not paying attention.
I guess I'm not. Good rip.
Thank you.
This keeps going, though. This keeps getting awkward and just like spins. The wheels are just spinning in the air.
To the bowl. What do you suppose they built it there? It's kind of nestled in.
Listen to-
Yeah, it's not really a bowl. It's more of a plate.
Yeah. Yes, I have done that.
Pretty cool room, huh?
I mean, you can't make it up.
Yeah.
Cool room.
This is horrible.
It's amazing. I've opened for a few people there. I did one show myself, and I'm doing one Thursday.
Oh my gosh! How about that?
It's the night at 2 minutes. There's like 50 people on it. It's not my show.
Oh, okay.
Louis doing it by himself. Well, with Jim, but he's doing it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You weren't there when the Chappelle got attacked, were you?
No.
Okay. That was crazy. Remember that?
That was pretty crazy.
Remember that?
There we go. That's the next topic of conversation. Wasn't that crazy? You got to me, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Why would you even attempt this? I mean, that's crazy. Remember the Challenger explosion? That was pretty wild.
Kind of sad, honestly.
It blew up.
Remember when Argentina won the World Cup? That was cool. I mean, just bring up events. Bring up things that have happened, good or bad.
Mark,
who's that guy on Argentina that's really good?
Nessie. Nessie?
Yeah.
No, Messi. Is it Nessie? Nesquik. Nestle Crunch. Used to love that chocolate growing up. Mm-hmm.
Mark mentioned it earlier, but Fitzsimmons' tracksuit is so ugly. It's like disgusting. It's horrible.
Yeah, it's not. But there's nothing funny about it. It's creeping us out.
But the brown cap on top is like even worse. Like
Just put a little thing of dog crap on top of your head there, Fitzsimmons. You're already dealing with enough as an old Irish guy. I mean, don't make it worse.
Just put a piece of dog shit on your
You just place it on your head and go outside. Why don't you? I mean,
I'm gonna put on my best, my velvet navy blue jumpsuit with lime green fringe and my brown newspaper boy hat.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, let's hit the town. Let's go on a big
He does-
podcast with Bill Burr.
He does look like Uncle Junior from The Sopranos if he was
He
going
really
to like a
does.
nursing home to like work out, you know?
And guys this old don't dress ironically. Like this is not like a funny. Wow, look how wacky this is like. Honey, have you seen the purple jumpsuit? I'm going to meet Bill Burr today. Kind of outfit. I'm going to talk about 9/11. I'm skipping all that for you. Where they go, remember when George Bush threw out that first pitch? Wow.
They're just like the member berries. You remember the
Yeah,
member berries
from
from
South
South Park?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what Joe Lift and Mark Norman, the member
It
berries.
really, I mean, without a doubt, it is. So why even, like the fans of the show, the actual fans, just like when they do that and they go, first pitch, first ditch. I think I slept with a dirty whore. You know, like that's what it is. I have herpes. You know, that's what they like. So then they do this, and it's like, guys. Well, we end with Bill Burr. I like watching Bill Burr in this part because he is completely on edge. He wants to crawl out of his skin. He hates this so much. He hates the chairs they're sitting in. He brings that up. He hates the chairs. He hates the venue. He hates the 4 other guys. But they'll try to get into it with like Fahim Anwar because he literally doesn't say a single word the whole time. It's pretty fun.
Sorry, I made fun of your bomb, man.
Did you play
That's
sports?
all right, man. You fucking.
Did you
helped
play
me out with
sports?
that one.
What a question.
What were you? Soccer, huh?
Oh, really?
No,
Oh,
you
I-
soccer.
yeah. What did you play?
This feels like a speed date. I was skateboarding.
You're pretty good. I've seen your videos.
Oh, I used to be, yeah.
Oh, this really does feel like a date.
Yeah, this is getting weird. Yeah, I couldn't do the organized. It was too much commitment.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
These are Bill Burr, you know, Bill Burr could do. I think Bill Burr's a pro. I think he could run the whole thing by himself, obviously. 5 guys with nothing to say. Absolute zilch while live on mic. I mean, I never see anything like it. 5 pros. 5
Well,
pros.
It's like when, especially with List and Norman, they have to lead the conversation. They're bad conversation leaders.
Yes.
They can't do it.
Right. They do tags, I guess, right? They riff. They tag.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know who could have gotten to do this. Probably anybody. Stephen Colbert.
If you're gonna have Bill Burr there, just have Bill Burr do it by himself. Why would you have?
That's what even Bill
these
Burr.
guys?
Bill
Yeah.
Burr says that basically. Like, why am I here with these guys? Why are you like? Why am I here with these 2 people? No offense, but he's right. Like, you gotta Bill Burr talk for an hour about any subject, basically. But instead, it's like, so Greg, I hear you have genitals. What do they look like? Now, it's like Comics Unleashed. It's literally like Byron Allen Comics Unleashed level of like talk, but they don't have a pre-planned bit. Instead, it's like, well, what, Mark? What?
I watched Comics Unleashed.
I love
for the
that
first
show.
Time. That's way better than this.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Comics Unleashed is
yeah.
solid gold compared to this, and I will prove it in a minute. I will prove it because my new favorite show on network television is Comics Unleashed, now on CBS.
So,
We'll cut this in post.
Yeah.
Post
Look at
means
Bill.
after.
Bill's dying.
That's true.
You know, like post game, post office.
Post Malone.
So now they're doing their class. You can't host a show and literally do the post office, post game, post. That was a cereal. I think it was a cereal company. But wasn't there a cereal also called Post? Postmates?
I eat it with toast. Toast. Toast and toast.
You're going to get toast from Postmates. You should call it Toastmates. You can't do that.
This is like waterboard torture. This is like, how do people like this? This is the worst thing in the world.
It's funny. It's funny. That's what I love about showing stuff on Afternoon Night. Most of it is terrible, what we show. Most of it is god awful. But in that thing, you see what's in what's god awful, you see what's supposed to be good. You see what's going wrong. And that to me is so important. That to me is so important. I would have rather, like, Fahim, you could have just like checked people's bags on the way in. That would be more helpful than what you've been doing for this last hour. He says nothing. Professional comedian, no offense, says nothing. No tags.
I mean, what could he say? What could he say to save this?
He could say, poster, something you put on your wall.
Postal, post stamp.
Post stamp.
I've never experienced this.
In all your years?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 comedians. We all have nothing. It just started and it started spiraling down, and we're all just like, anybody got a parachute?
No,
Nobody.
but
Not a one.
It flows. You see, it ebbs and flows.
Yes.
It's like an ocean. This is a flow. Yeah.
I just started thinking about my life in the middle of that.
Don't do that. That's never good.
It's going by so fast, and all these moments on high chairs. Like, what do they all mean?
Well, the chairs are tough. I don't know.
So then when they riff on the chairs. But Bill's exactly right. Life's too short to watch any more of that. Shout out to Tuesdays with Stories. Wow. Live. On tape from Hollywood. It's 5 guys sitting around. It's a great show. 5 guys sitting around. Well, I thought that, but honestly, watch that for yourself because Bill Burr was gold. All right. And apparently there's a Patreon. They just rammed this into another episode with these 5 guys. Oh. Apparently, Joe listening to Bill Burr actually got into it. I'm not paying $7 to watch that. That was on Patreon. I couldn't find a link. If anyone has a link, send it to me. I'll send you a sticker.
Got into it over what?
I don't know. That's all I heard is they got into it. I want to know, though. I think it could have been real. So I'd like to hear it. But we'll have to get into that maybe next week. You're right. It becomes someone in the chat. It becomes existentially bad. Yeah, you start thinking about what else could I, where did I go wrong to end up here? That's how bad. All right. Well, that was good. I think we should go to We Might Be Drunk. I honestly do. Just roll it into guys that can't hosting. Would you like to watch that?
Yes.
Mark?
Yes.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. It's We Might Be Drunk. Oh, wow. Once more, Mark. First time was just a practice. Here is the legend. One of my, honest to goodness, favorite comedians, Kevin Nealon. I love Kevin Nealon. I think Kevin Nealon is spectacular. You know, he's 72 or something. So if you thought he was boring, give him a damn break. He's been solid gold for 40 straight years. All right. He is gold. He is great. They've obviously glued some straw to his head to make him appear more human. But he's awesome. I love Kevin Nealon. He is still quick. He is still funny. He still knows how to tell a story. And he's great. He's got a million stories with SNL, being on SNL. He was Weekend Update. Norm Macdonald, all these people. Gary Shandling, protege, I guess, to Gary Shandling, good friends. He's a artist. He's a film producer. I think he's an actor now and stuff. I swear, if they didn't bring up 9/11, I'd be damned within 10 seconds. This was crazy. And this legend, this is what insulted me, Mark. This is what insulted me vicariously because I like Kevin Nealon so much. They're both hungover and have no energy. It was really pretty bad. Byron Allen shows up fully focused on Comics Unleashed. This ain't it. I want to skip around, but it's really bad.
Okay, for me, like it started. There were some really bad questions to start off.
Horrible questions.
And then finally, Kevin Nealon got like rolling in the middle of it, and then at the end, it just tanks.
The ending. Talk about punishment. The ending should be another punishment. The last 20 minutes of this, remember when they named bands? Remember when they looked up on ChatGPT bands and on
How
Women
could I
Be Drunk?
forget?
And just the list said, oh, Rush? Yeah. Well, Led Zeppelin. Oh, Rolling Stones too. Yeah. It was that for 20 minutes. And I believe during that we watched that and we were like stunned. I was crying. It was so crazy. Yeah. During that whole thing, I go, they're going to start naming people next, individual people. They did that on this one. They started naming individuals. It's just a list off of ChatGPT off some website.
Oh my God.
Wait till you see it. But let's start with a little bit of intro. See how much energy these fellas have.
I might be crying sometimes during it, just so you know.
That's a perfect opening. This could be a dramatic episode of We Might Be Drunk.
Yeah,
with
let
Kevin
it all
Nealon.
out. We bear it all.
Dude, it's good to see you.
Oh my goodness. The
But-
obviously hungover Mark Norman and Sam Morril, who I don't know what's up with him. You know, the Chiefs, the big Chiefs got to break him out of the asylum, man. Throw that garbage can through the window and get Sam Morril out into the world because he is like a coma patient recently.
Dude, he's not lying though. It is good to see him.
True.
Do you ever have anybody at you go up to a bartender and say, dude, you overserved me? Is that like the weakest kind of like excuse for being drunk and
Trying
out
to
of
start a
control?
riff.
The bartender overserved me.
Ha.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've never heard
You can't
that.
do that to a
Oh my God. I'm sorry. I could dissect this frame by frame. Mark Norman, you never heard the phrase, you overserved me, or I've been overserved, or we don't want to over. He's like, interesting. What the
waiter, you know, like, hey, dude, you overserved me, man. I gained like 2 pounds. What are you going to do about it?
People complain when the drink is too stiff.
Oh. Not what he said. Not what he
43 seconds in. Oh my God. 43 seconds.
Mark, give us a time code because I'm going to puke if I have to watch this whole thing.
Do you want some fire questions out of the bat?
Give me some fire-ass questions.
3:30.
3:30. It's too good. It's like too good to see this. Like, I tell you, that's the problem with my show. After a night, I find the most joy in the most boring things of all time. That to me is comedy gold. When it is like, I cannot believe this was put onto a tape and uploaded to the World Wide Web. I cannot believe it. And that's my biggest problem. I don't know how to get over that hump because it's so funny. Let's watch this fire question directed at legitimate legend Kevin Nealon.
It's not right away. You got to let it cook here a little bit.
I let him cook.
Because he has a follow-up.
All I'm doing is looking at the moles on his face. I'm not listening to him.
He did a great story about any coffee.
moles.
Yeah, he did.
How about Pryor? Did he ever come in?
Richard Pryor never came in that I remember at the Comedy Store. I mean, at the Improv, but he would come up here at the Comedy Store and play a lot. I saw him here once.
How was that?
Oh, it was great, man. But
wow, there we go. How was that? The one.
How was that?
How was that?
How was Richard Pryor?
Did you enjoy that? How was that? It happened 50 years ago. Okay. Once. That's a fire question. I might ask the same question. Who knows?
You want another one?
I mean, how about Luke? First of all, what about Kevin Nealon's fit for a 17-year-old man? That's pretty fire.
I love the polo. The polos are.
I like the pants on him.
I know the shoes are very nice too.
I mean,
I like the green watch.
He's swagged out. Let's be honest.
He is swagged out.
I also want to do where they go ahead.
Norman does not look. Norman actually always looks presentable when he's on camera, like style wise.
That's because he's dressed entirely by the online company Stately, which sends you a box of what to wear.
Right.
Yeah. So you give him credit.
Morril always looks. Morril, he always wears those navy blue pants. I don't know why he's in love with those. He's like always, and it's clashing with the black. It's
a horrible look, and then those pants are made by those are Fabletics. Those are the cheapest material of it. He gets them for free, so he wears. the cheapest, worst material in the entire universe. And the Brunson 316 shirt is going to make me actually physically ill. Okay. There was also a point. Well, Mark, give me another time code because I got to find one more part.
There was another fire question from the start here again. 5:30.
Okay, let's see. 5:30. Then we're gonna go to 8:04. Let me just write that down so we don't forget. Mark, you're on camera.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm on camera.
5:40. You say, huh?
5:30.
5:30 p.m.
He was there before the show started. He was hanging
Another
out.
one
30
where
Rock.
he has a great follow-up.
Well, it was Dennis Miller, you, Norm.
That's a crazy.
What a run.
It was great. It was great.
How long were you Weekend Update?
I was Weekend Update for 3 years, and it was an interesting job because before that I was just doing sketches and characters, which I had to learn to do because I was a stand-up. So I did those for 5 years, and then Lauren put me at Weekend Update. And
how did that happen?
Just he wanted me up there, and Dennis left. I don't know why he left. I guess he just.
How did that happen? By the way, I don't know if we want to play it. These guys, I mean, he's talking about how he used to be nervous, going on SNL, doing a live show, and how they used to write the Weekend Update jokes the day of the show, and it was really stressful, and they didn't know if the jokes were going to work. And he goes, I didn't know the jokes were going to work until before the show. They go, did you ever work the jokes out even once before the air? And he goes, yeah, rehearsal. And they go, oh, like were the people in the audience? He goes, yeah, dress rehearsal for SNL. Ever heard? Like, you guys have been in comedy for a combined 75 years. You didn't know that SNL does a dress rehearsal with an audience? Little things like that bothered me to no end. How do you not know that simple fact that they did? There's like, there's clips on YouTube of like cut for time, dress rehearsal, and people are laughing in the audience. Oh, I'm sick. Such a lack of any sort of curiosity. And maybe it's because of this fact that we're about to watch, Mark. I'm skipping 8:30 here.
I had the same time code.
Okay. This is crazy to do in front of legendary comedian Kevin Nealon in the first 8 minutes of an interview. Luke, compose yourself, because this is, to me, so disrespectful.
Advil.
Come on.
Nothing?
Hello?
No, I don't do drugs. I never did drugs.
Ton of coffee?
Speaking of which, I brought you an
aspirin.
Oh, really?
Just for the week, yeah.
All right, thank you.
I know it's going to get
Appreciate
crazy out here.
it.
So we hand some illicit pill during the show.
These guys are fucking like, you can't do it beforehand. You had to do it.
Or right after. You got to
after,
hand them a narcotic, some fent right before, during the show, during Kevin Nealon. And he just got to watch. He's like, I don't do drugs. I never touch drugs. By the way, here's some Xanax over the. Dude, I got to say.
Disrespectful, man.
That's just wrong, dude. And they do the old Hulu trick where they disguise Mark Norman's voice to say Tylenol. Whatever he said, Xannies, Klonopin, whatever, ludes. I know that Mark Norman took a lude. It made his body tingle. Shout out to Drake. Okay. Shout out to Drake. New album.
Does Nealon comment on it at all or no?
Well, no, he's like, what is he? I imagine this is going to be cut when you hit each other pills. What is this, the 70s?
I know. These guys, are they 16 thinking it's cool doing drugs? Like, what the?
I just don't think
the show?
I think they don't care anymore. That's my opinion. They've lost all amount of care in the world. We're just gonna kind of chill and do pop ludes and hang out in front of Kevin Nealon.
Which I brought you an
aspirin.
Oh, really?
Just for the week, yeah.
All right, thank you.
I know it's going to get crazy out here.
Federal crime, what just happened there?
What?
You can't give other people.
All right, Narc, why don't you fuck off?
Narc Mormon over here.
So you were just 20 in a day. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
You know, hard it is to write a good topical joke.
Oh, no.
And this is for national television.
Yeah.
How can you do that without being mush mouth?
Also, he goes, yeah, they fought. I could dissect every second there. That was horrible. Horrible. But they go, earlier he goes, yeah, I was fired from Weekend Update because Don Ohlmeyer said I was too mush mouth for Weekend Update. And I swear to God, Sam Morril goes, Mushmouth? What does that mean? I never heard of that. What the fuck? What?
Ooh, Smash Mouth, the All Star. That was a good song.
Yeah. Walking on the Sun. Barely.
Walking on the
Pacific Coast Party's also a good one.
And you, Samuel, have never heard the term mushmouth? I mean, come on. You never. Okay. It was like, it's not what I mean. Like, they don't care. They've given up trying. And that's what's so fascinating about the show at this point. They've given up trying. And yet the show continues on.
I actually saw, I saw that somebody, I saw the Reddit come up there, like the We Might Be Drunk Reddit, and like the second comment, I was like, these guys don't care anymore. I don't know why I watch this anymore. It's like I think some of their fans are coming around to it.
I guess so.
I don't know.
Hey, now you're a mushmouth. Very fun. Very good. Very good.
Get your game on. Go Riv.
Go Knicks.
Oh God.
Okay, where to next, Mark? I got one more thing I got to show, but the rest. Is all...
I just want to do a little ad talk and then on to the because I didn't. There was actually there was no Morillisms. I've either come too numb to them or he's just saying the same ones over again.
I know it's like boring. The Morillisms, they're all the same.
Yeah.
Where do we go?
I like their ad at because you already brought it up. 2525.
All right, oh yeah. Well, first of all, there's this Fabletics ad which we should just show, or is that's part of it? Yeah, that's part of it. This is the Fabletics ad. Shout out to Sam Morrill's thin pants. To I guess keep people who are just brain dead's interest. This is what they put in the screen during the Fabletics ad. Just a transparent PNG of someone's big butt. Okay?
Yeah.
Freaking butt.
That's so icky.
Yeah, Jeff, it is. Luke's turned on to even talk right now. But Luke, I mean, this is pretty bad.
It's funny because this with Morel's face, the way it is right now, it's hysterical.
It's an incredible ad. And Salik used that pervert to obviously put this up. But here's the part of it. That's a butt.
It's not just gym clothes. You can wear it for lounging around, running errands, traveling, or working out. I've been wearing this a lot lately.
Oh, yeah.
The lightweight. I love the lightweight, kind of breathable pants.
That's called thin and cheap. Same thing with a sack that you wear over your head.
Well, dude, the pants are thin and breathable. I don't want to be, I want my pants choking or nothing,
I use my balls every couple of minutes, so I gotta feel the wind come through there too.
Yeah, it's like a wind chime down there. So airy. It's so airy. Yeah, I bet they're airy. I mean, they're 132, 1/32 of an inch thick.
My jewels are like wind chime. Sorry, I can't even get that.
I play ball in them outdoors. People have complimented them.
You play ball in them.
I play ball.
I play ball. Ball go in net. Meet you. Ball go.
Lightweight shirts.
Black
I
people
love
are so cool, man. I play ball with black people. Like Jalen Brunson.
I see black people
shirt.
with ball. I cheer. Ball. Ball good.
The athleisure type wear, so I
Me
wear it all the
too.
time. So I'm loving the Fabletics stuff.
Big fan.
Oh, shut the
And,
fuck up, Sam. He just said athleisure. He said it like he tried to say it like it was
Athleisure.
part of his vocabulary. Dude,
I wear that athleisure
wear.
It is such like it is hard to get through. We'll say that. But Mark, is there anything else? Come on.
No, I just thought it was like they throw that up there, and he goes, "Yeah, I love these," and he's like, "Look at it, because it looks like he's looking."
It looks like he's
directly
looking at the
pants.
big butt. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's funny.
that's all. I don't know. Everybody loves a good ad, right?
We love an ad on this show. Here's a good one. You might need your headphones for this. I'm not sure. A horrible, disgusting noise made by Sam Morril during this. I mean, again, you're interviewing a comedic legend. He's got a million things to say. They don't ask him one thing about his painting. They don't ask him one thing about his hiking show. One thing about his friendship with Conan O'Brien. They don't ask him one thing about his work in the movie industry. Now he got nominated for an Oscar last year. He had to bring that up himself. They don't ask any of that, but they make up for it by making disgusting noises while off camera. Listen close. The Zan handoff was a new low. Exactly. I mean, how low can you go?
I don't know. He was kind of unique because you would never know what he was thinking about. He'd be he got into a fight once. I forget who it was with. Somebody. He was smoking.
Did you hear that?
Oh, yeah.
I think that's the sound that Sam Morril makes when he tries to sip water. It's that much of a mental struggle for him to sip water. I'm not even going to repeat it. I was going to do it myself just now. I won't make that noise again. Listen one more time, though, Mark.
Got into a fight once. I forget.
That's the water bottle, right? Am I crazy? He might be popping that Zan right now.
He's gripping it too hard.
Yeah, he fixed it up. I guess I don't know my own strength. Like this. This is how he picks up. Ready? This is how he goes. Got to take my Zan. Real stressed out about it. That's how he grabs water. All right. And then I'm not going to recreate the noise because it's too disgusting. Just listen.
Who it was with? Somebody. He was smoking.
that was a cartoon gulp.
This show sucks.
It's just horrible.
Come on. It's my favorite show.
The best show ever.
Yeah, Jeff Dye had a big gulp this week too.
Oh, interesting. Maybe we'll have to see that.
Yeah.
7-Eleven?
Well,
someone says Sam thinks you need to squeeze it and not just use gravity. He just thinks you got to squeeze the water out. That's right.
Like a Capri Sun. The straw.
I go to the Knicks game and the water boy comes up to them and they squeeze it into those guys'
In the mouth.
So
And they're the best athletes on the planet. So I just think I should drink like that too.
We're in playoff mode right now.
I hate the Knicks. Okay. That's the end of We Might Be Drunk. It's such a shame, Kevin Nealon. How many
the
words?
Torture? You don't want to go through the torture?
Oh, the torture. Yeah, I got to get to Stephen Colbert though at the end of this. But let's go to the torture.
Should we just save the torture for next week?
Let's play a little of the torture because the torture goes on for many, many minutes. So I'll show you what I mean at least. Where does the torture begin? This is where you're really gonna have a hard time watching this show.
It starts at 108.45, but it goes all the way to 121.30. So you could really just skip around.
108 what?
108.45.
I want to see how this starts.
Yeah, that's how it starts.
Believe me, AI is heavily involved.
Another sit here. I'm going to be on the phone, so it's not like, and then it would start from there.
Did he date Sharon Stone, or am I crazy?
I think he did.
Wow.
I think so.
I mean, it was definitely in the show. I don't know if it was real.
Wow. But he had quite a dating history.
He actually did. He was charming.
He's very charming, enlightened guy.
And he do a lot of jokes about his mother.
Okay, so we get into Gary Shanley talk, but here's where I really starts at 113. That's the real start of a crazy, crazy part.
Well, it does start here. It eventually starts here.
But it stretches. They're talking about dating lives of celebrities, okay? Yeah. Which that's okay for a limited amount of time. And if you're just off the top of your dome, but it gets crazy.
And Nicholson on the dating list.
I want to know who's ranked one. It's gotta be like a rock star.
They find some kind of system where it ranks people based on dating, which makes no sense to me. But it's like there's a number one dater. There's a number.
Well, that was the best part is that they're going through this whole list and they don't explain any of it.
No. I kind of just had a guess. It's like who has the highest quality and most dates as a celebrity. Kind of, but they have a ranking, but it's mixed between men and women or something. It's beyond comprehension, and they never show it, and you just got to guess. And Kevin Nealon doesn't know what a computer is, so it's hard.
Will Chamberlain?
Could be Chamberlain.
All right, dating history. Here we go.
Cheaters.
What does that mean, though? Exactly.
Kate Moss.
Good question.
Wow.
Laura Flynn Boyle.
Wow.
Sorry, Kevin.
Sharon Stone.
what does that mean? What are we even doing? And they go, wow, wow, wow.
It's on every one of them.
Oh, man. She got around.
She bumps you up a notch, too.
Amber Smith.
I don't care.
Just, again, naming people at this point. Who remembers Amber Smith? I don't.
Angie Everhart.
Julie
Hachi Machi.
Delpy.
Jack
Delpy.
Nicholson?
Yeah.
We haven't even gotten to the 70s yet.
Yeah,
shit.
right? Oh,
Rebecca
man.
Broussard.
Karen Mayo. Sonia Morgan.
What is this?
Housewives?
I don't know who these
Hubba,
people
hubba.
are, but they all look good.
They look great.
Wait,
Winnie
go back. There's an
Holden.
Amish guy. Look at the Amish woman there.
Yeah.
Guys, you can do this at the bar by yourselves. Like, this does not need to be on anyone's radar. This whole conversation.
And the worst part is that like they're looking at pictures too. Like it's
And you don't see any. We don't see any of it as the audience.
Not a
And
single
it's like
thing.
just Mark Norman goes, "Oh, she was hot in 1975. Oh, she's hot. Oh, she's really hot."
Onassis.
Hachi. He says that at least 5 times during the segment. Hachi machi.
Rachel
Whoa.
Ward. She was hot.
Janice
Pretty woman.
Dickinson.
She was big
Hachi.
time. Yeah.
Again, this is torture. I can't do this much longer. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Apparently he had a huge hog.
Kelly LeBrock.
Good input.
Wow, LeBrock.
I think it was Pretty Woman or Weird
No,
Science.
Weird
yeah.
Science.
Angelica Houston, damn.
This
You
list
know,
is
you know this guy
going.
did well when it took that long to get to
Oh my
Angelica Houston.
Bergen.
Damn.
Veruchka von Lederhoff.
Is this all verified?
Yeah.
Don't go to Michael Jackson's page. It's going to be really depressing.
Oh. And like, Sally, you got to learn to laugh without making it sound like an orgasm. Like, what is that laugh? Don't
To Jared Fogle next.
Is there an end to this?
No.
Oh,
Exactly, Kevin Nealon. Exactly. Does this ever end? I've asked
Did you hear Salacus? No.
No. We do this forever. This is hell. You're living in it. You can't leave. We'll stop it there because it's almost too painful to keep going through for another, no joke, 9 minutes. 9 minutes of this. It's not as fun as the Bants one, but it's just more depressing. It's just names that you can't see, people that you never heard of. Just listed.
Yeah.
Madonna.
Heidi Fleiss.
Whoa, she was a madam.
Harley Simon.
You're so vain.
You're so vain, eh?
And also this guy. He was also with this guy.
I bet Warren Beatty's in the mix, too.
Oh, here, this is I'll play this at the end. Because all these guys are so into movies. I thought Salakis was into movies. Here's him trying to spell Warren Beatty.
Ooh, pull it up.
We're talking all-time Poonhounds.
Yeah, good one.
Dude, all-time Poonhounds, dude.
Oh, jeez. The real Poonhounds out there.
Respect.
Yeah. Warren Beatty.
That's
You
the
did
worst
not spell it
spelling.
right at all.
Either name right?
They couldn't
No.
even find it.
Warren Batty.
Beatty.
There you go.
This is the show.
And then Warren, Warr.
Well,
Yeah.
And then now, yeah, I just heard for the first time Kevin Nealon audibly sighing. This is getting old.
Warren comes first.
Dude, the thing is, in Beatty, the bug comes from the B, and the comes from the EA, and the T, the T, and then Y makes the E sound, dude.
Dude, I think it has some kind of Germanic origin or something. Not sure.
Yeah, can you use that in a sentence for me, please?
It has to be that specific.
Oh, jeez. Beatty.
All right.
With an E.
Nothing.
E-A-T-T-Y.
I can't. I'm done. I'm actually getting upset. Okay. Okay.
I am feeling a little ill after that. Does anybody have any loose pills?
Does anybody have any, I don't know, Quaaludes in their pocket? I'm looking to get high as a kite tonight. Okay. What the hell, man? There it was, Sam Morril and Mark Norman, just kind of getting by. All right. Finally, here we go. Big thing I need to talk about before we go. That would be Stephen Colbert's last ever show was last Thursday night, I believe. Yes, last Thursday night.
Yep.
What a whopper. What a show. I watched all the highlights, and then I probably watched the second half live, and Mark and I were live tweeting with each other. But this was crazy. You know, he's been kicked off the airwaves, ostensibly fired. You know, the story is fired because of Trump. I don't know the truth. Maybe that's partially true. The show is losing $25 million a year, but still. Maybe that's part of the whole thing. So I would use the last show as like, hey, there's two ways you could go. You go F everybody, F CBS for kicking us off. Or you could do a regular show. It was or you could do a special celebration of the show. It was kind of a celebration of Stephen Colbert. No matter the time, the place, you know, that's what I've noticed over the last 12 months. The show is a celebration of Stephen every single night. The guy loves himself. But there's one guy that doesn't love him. That's President Donald Trump. He clearly does not like Stephen. This is what he tweeted on his actual real Twitter account the day after Stephen Colbert's firing.
Cast, ladies and gentlemen.
There we go. AI. So his approval rating skyrocketed after this post. It's never been.
I can imagine.
It's never been better for the United States after this. Well, you know, this is what he was posting when he said, "I'm too busy to go to my son's wedding with all the Iran stuff." This is what he was cooking up in the lab during all that. Donald Trump. So he really did hate Stephen. And my aunt still thinks this actually happened, by the way. This is a canon event for her. I'm no fan of him, but I'm no fan of Stephen Colbert, but you can't throw a man in a garbage dump like that. You just can't. So anyway, that was classic AI, Grandpa Trump, you know, trying to impress us all. Whatever. Here's what he posted, though. I thought this was interesting. Here's what Donald Trump posted the morning after Stephen Colbert's firing. Colbert is finally finished at CBS. Amazing that he lasted so long. No talent, no ratings, no life. He was like a dead person. You could take any person off of the street and they would be better than this total jerk. Mr. President, I read you loud and clear. Any person off the street, we're ready to fill in at CBS. Thank you, Mr. President. We are any person off the street. Salute. He
Ready
was
to
like,
serve.
I should have thought about when I'm talking about these other podcasts. They were like a dead person. They were like a dead person up there. Because it's true. I'm ready to serve you, Mr. Trump. So then we had the whole final show. And this is the show in of itself. And then, I tried to get a guest on tonight to talk about this final show. There's a guy who's been writing great articles in Variety magazine, at least the website. He's been writing great articles about how Stephen Colbert's ego is out of control. Well, I emailed the guy. I asked him, hey, would you like to come on and discuss it? I love your articles. I puffed him up beyond belief. I think we ought to talk about the final show of Stephen Colbert. Well, this egomaniac goes, send me the link to your show. I sent him the link. After that, he goes, sorry, I don't have the bandwidth right now to do that.
Disrespectful, man.
Disrespectful, man. So now who's the ego tripper? Daniel Daddario. All right?
Oh,
bandwidth.
Doxed.
I don't have the bandwidth right now. All right? That's a slap in the face.
2004 bandwidth.
Yeah. I got a DSL modem, and it's coming to your house. All right? Because I thought that was so disrespectful, man. You can't say that. And I looked him up. He's on podcast with 75 views on YouTube. 405 views. He doesn't have the. I think he's scared. He's a little frightened about us. Many people are, to be honest. Maybe we don't have a good vibe. Maybe it's our fault. Maybe I should look inward. But I'm not going to, and instead, let's watch this horrible final show. You know, first of all, the night before the show, he does this thing with his guests sometimes called the Colbert questionnaire, where he asks them he does ask, like, what's your favorite smell? What's your least favorite? Questions that I would ask. What's your least favorite smell? What's your favorite song? All these questions to, like, Josh Brolin would answer it, you know. He did it on himself. They flipped it around for the penultimate show. And they go, well, now we'll have celebrities ask you the questions. Well, here's how much this guy loves himself. The segment that usually takes, 7 to 10 minutes when you ask another celebrity questions, for Stephen Colbert, it was a 48-minute long segment about himself. Answering questions. 48 minutes. You made the audience sit there for that so you could say what's your favorite kind of tree. Unbelievable, the arrogance of Stephen Colbert. Not to mention this photo that he took for People magazine, which just goes all, this just, what are we doing? What are we doing, Luke?
Oh my God. Why?
I don't know what this button even does, but
I think that's a real thing, and that's really kind of serious.
William H. Macy, I forgot about that one. One of my favorites. You're getting naked at the age of 62 to get on People magazine. Now, this is a guy who wants to display himself to the world. I say the worst thing that ever happened to this guy, he got the show canceled because people can't kiss his ass anymore on the daily. And so this whole thing was a fun just recap of how great Stephen Colbert is. They had Paul McCartney on as the final guest. Paul McCartney on. I thought it was a horrible interview. You watched it, Mark.
Yeah, it was. It was not very interesting.
But well put. That's what I thought. Not very interesting. Yeah. Not much to say about it because you think it would be good. Paul freaking McCartney at the Ed Sullivan Theater where the show is shot. The biggest moment in television history when the Beatles played at Ed Sullivan Theater. He gave a memento to Ed Sullivan Theater of the Beatles playing there, a big signed poster. I don't think Colbert asked a single question about the first time he played there. I don't think, and then he goes, the Pope, they had some gag with the Pope. And then he's going, the Pope was supposed to go on. Have you ever met the Pope? And Paul McCartney's like, no, actually, I've never met the Pope. Actually, I'm a British Protestant. I hate the Pope. And Stephen Colbert goes, well, I've met the Pope. Dude, not the time or the place, okay? But here's where I really go, wow, this is what you're doing. You're finding all these celebrities to come in on your final show. I understand that. Everyone does that. But this is who you're bringing on. Welcome back. Oh, wait, did I do this right? Well, we're just going to have to watch 5 seconds of this because I'm going to get banned if I show too much of this. First of all, they do topical jokes about Americans could be one step closer to spilling spirits at home. And then they make a funny monologue joke about this subject. I'm like, it's your final show and this is all you have to talk about?
Who cares?
This is your final show on television maybe ever. And your final thing is being like, well, I hope the missus don't find out about this one or you guys will be stop making spirits at home. I had to go back and watch David Letterman's final late night show. He just talked about the history of the show and funny things that happened and all these inside stories and has celebrities on to do funny, actual, well thought out things. Not this crap. Not in your final show. Disrespectful, man. Well, here's the one celebrity. Disrespectful, man. Here's who they bring out. This is crazy. Never has this celebrity been at a lower point in his career arc. And look who they bring out.
Because we were canceled,
Watch
and I
this.
don't really want to talk about it right now.
Yeah, we'll get into it during my interview as the last guest.
What? Wow, it's human Ken doll, Ryan Reynolds.
Ooh.
Even the crowd of the studio's not that excited. They're trained to clap. Ryan Reynolds in 2026, no one cares anymore. I don't think the memo's been updated. No one cares about Ryan Reynolds anymore. Ryan Reynolds is a psycho. Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively are just poisoning the earth slowly but surely, and no one likes them anymore. But he's supposed to be the big get. They're not even friends. I mean, it is so beyond, Luke.
It's this whole. He's been just drawing this out for like the past like year. It's just like just end the show already.
Just end it. We've had enough. And Ryan Reynolds, who is like the definition of oversaturated, Mint Mobile and T-Mobile. You know, he works for like 5 different competing mobile phone companies somehow. And you know, you listen to one single podcast on your phone, Ryan Reynolds is going to be there to harass you audibly.
Yeah.
And not to mention all the horrible things he's done behind the scenes, allegedly. So he does all this stuff. It's that to be typified the whole show where you go, wow, Ryan Reynolds is going to do something kind of quirky and wacky, but still stay cool the whole time doing it. How Ryan Reynolds of him. And then there's this funny, so Ryan Reynolds, this is the bit, Mark. Ryan Reynolds goes over and hugs the drummer or the keyboardist like he loves the keyboardist. That's the big bit, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Just watch Stephen Colbert not being ready for the cut. I like this. Watch this.
Thank you. Thank you. Please stop DMing me.
Never.
I can't. I'm gonna get uncancelable, but the opposite, canceled if I keep showing this raw tape.
Meanwhile,
I don't know if that was an act or something. I don't know.
That was an act. Come on, it was a bit.
I'm not giving you any credit here. You know, Colbert is not good behind the desk. I'm sorry to tell you, not as himself. Not as himself.
Did you play the dolphin joke?
No. Where's that? What is that?
I don't know if it's in this monologue.
Oh, yeah, the dolphin joke. Yeah, I did remember that. The dolphin
Very
joke.
beginning.
I don't know. It might be the other video. I can't, Mark. I'm sick. It did a cutaway to a dolphin doing fake subtitles, right, Mark?
Yeah, but it wasn't really the bit that was the highlight.
Okay, I'll find it for you.
It's okay. You don't have to.
No?
I thought it was definitely a joke of some sort during the night.
welcome.
One of
Yeah,
few.
I think he was standing up. Yeah, he was definitely
One of
standing
few
up.
jokes. One of few.
Come on. It was last night. He's told so many over the years.
Oh yeah. Paul Rudd. And it's like Paul Rudd, and then they do a joke about dolphins. Yeah, then they do a joke about a robot. Oh, here it is. I think it's here. Yeah. Where is it? Didn't he talk about the marine life here? Mark, you're killing me here, Mark.
There's definitely there's a dolphin at some point.
I mean, I'm gonna get to the big part, which is the better show than this show.
Yeah.
Here we go. They're doing some story about dolphins.
Go to the beginning of it. Go to the beginning.
No.
The dolphin
Yes.
saying the work is essential. The mission matters deeply.
Yeah.
And the
No.
dolphins
All right.
are
You know what?
Skip
it, Tom.
Forget it, Mark.
The
This
whole
bit
reason
sucks.
I
The whole
wouldn't-
thing sucks.
No, it wasn't even a bit. It was a tip of the cat. He said a lot of people are asking me what I'm doing after tonight, and I
I see.
go, oh my god, he's tipping the cap to the next generation.
I see. There. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. We could have said
that's
that.
all.
Here we go. This is better.
Okay.
Try me to find a picture of a dolphin for 20 minutes. You could have just said after tonight. Okay. Here we go.
Man, that new Michael Jackson movie looks good. Now, a lot of people have been asking me what I plan to do after tonight, and the
Oh!
We made it.
We made it, baby. We did it. Thank you, Steven. We will gladly take over the helm of that show. Please have that studio completely demolished, and we will rebuild it in our own image. Mm-hmm.
So, I saw a spider in my house the other night. Not a little one. This thing must have gone to the gym.
I know, I can imagine. Some big spider.
Ha
Ha ha.
ha.
Ha ha ha. About the spider. All right. The show was a mess, and then they had Ryan Reynolds come back from break and he's playing the tambourine with the band. Like, anyone cares. Like, that is funny or interesting or puts a smile on the face of anybody. I mean, Blake Lively thinks that's too much. She hates it. All right. You know, we're all waiting for Free Guy 3 to come out. But until then, I don't care about Ryan Reynolds. So the show ends. And I'm watching live. I'm watching Colbert end live. He did a song and dance to end this thing. It was whatever. Then they cut into the greatest show in television history. You all right, Luke?
Yes, my mic messed up.
Oh, I thought you were sawing logs over there. So to speak.
No. Sorry.
Why do they call it sawing logs? I don't have a log in my house.
Lincoln Logs.
Lincoln Logs. Oh, God. Jeez. I mean, fix the mic.
Sorry. I apologize. I'm done.
It's okay.
It's
Whatever
good.
it's good. We can wait. Now, I turned on the show called Comics Unleashed. It came on right away. And I actually was able to record some of it because I cannot believe this is what's on television. This is the greatest show in television history. If you don't know the show, billionaire Byron Allen, is the host of the show. And he brings out a panel of comedians and they do a round table. It's not riffing at all. You're not allowed to riff one bit.
Mm-hmm.
You're only allowed to do your act. So he asks you a question very pointedly. Most people know this. Very pointedly about your act. So he goes, oh, so how's your family doing? And then you have a 30-second joke about your family. Go, hey. So you were telling me something about Abraham Lincoln earlier, right? And then you tell a joke about Abraham. You know, that is that. But it's like walking into like an alternate dimension. Like the laughs, what makes people laugh, how it works. And I can't believe they did the first episode. It cut right from probably Stephen Colbert's highest rated ever episode into Comics Unleashed with 4 comedians even I've never heard of. You know, they did not curate it at all. You know, sometimes they have like Eric Andre or they have big comedians once in a while. 4 people I never heard of. Jeff Dye. 4 people I never heard of. And this is what they pull out. This is why I'm saying, like, you're living in a different world. And I want to move there.
Great to see you, man. Yeah, man. You know, I cancel my insurance because, you know, I work out 3 or 4 times for fun every week, and I switched to a plant-based diet, and then I had a seizure in a vegan restaurant. Yeah.
Wow, listen to that. Explosion of laughter.
Like a wave crashed through the stage.
A giant wave of laughter for that. And then I had a seizure. Left side of my brain shut down completely. I had a seizure in a vegan restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that guy's doubled over laughing at that.
John Love is just loving it.
This is the best part too. There is for some reason, the only photo you can really see is the frame photo of John Lovitz.
Yeah.
I love this show.
You need to update your laugh track, Tom, I think.
I was trying to find one while watching this. I'm like, but Comics Unleashed has such a good laugh track, obviously piped in at times, that it's like, because no one's ever laughed this hard.
No. Go ahead, laugh. I'm used to it. I'm used to it, man, because
That additional laugh you just heard was completely fake. I'm used to it.
every time I tell that to meat eaters, they laugh. You know, they're like,
And by the way, Byron out, who looks like Black Lex Luthor. I mean, he is a frightening supervillain, isn't he?
He looks like the enemy in 300, that like trans Persian character.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, he's like so smoothed out. Yeah.
they're like, that's what you get. You
And the fish tank in the background. I love this show.
You having a Big Mac attack.
And now even this guy's been like, really? Can we end it already? This guy.
Ivan, what was your childhood like?
And that's the next question. You had a seizure? What was your childhood like, other guy? I love this show. And the only other clip I had, I only recorded a little bit, but I just love this show. This is the best part is they go, and tonight we have Jody Miller, comedian Jody Miller. Now Jody is actually an executive producer on Comics Unleashed, the show you're watching right now. I'm like, how'd they get her on the show? What a big get. They bring out Jody Miller, and she's filthy dirty. You know, when I'm trying to put the kids to bed at 12:30 at night.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Like, did you guys all know that a kangaroo has 3 vaginas?
I mean, I gotta hit up this room and do my act. The premise gets an explosion, Luke.
It'd be a dude. Tommy Hampton's on the Byron Alley Comics Unleashed Dirty show. He killed.
Oh yeah, actually, my aorta completely tore off yesterday. Actually, I broke my femur last week. You can name any ailment to left. Oh, me?
Right, Byron Allen.
I'm paranoid schizophrenic.
So you were talking about your childhood earlier. What was your childhood like? Well, I was molested by a clown as a child.
No, I'm not having it that one. I'm not touching that one.
Brady's like booking a trip to Australia right after the show.
Uh-oh. You can see Byron Allen doesn't like that one because that was improv. Don't do that. Don't add that line.
Byron Allen, this is like it's my favorite Norm joke he's ever told on the podcast where he goes, "Yeah, you ever do that at Comics Unleashed?" I think it was Nick Swartz goes, "No, how was it?" He goes, "You could never be more leashed." You know?
I think
so
that's the perfect summation of the show.
Yeah,
You have no wiggle room on this show to say anything.
I think that's why it's so good, though. That's why I like it.
It's great. It's great. And I love that. Look at Byron Allen. You're so leashed. He's like perched on the edge of that seat, ready to attack you if you say anything out of line.
He's like terror. He would he's gonna bite this guy's
He
jugular.
lords
He's
over
really
you.
cool.
Yeah,
He looks like a retired NFL linebacker.
He does, yeah.
He does. He's
That's
a
like
big
Heinz Ward.
dude with even bigger lapels. I mean,
He looks like a happier version of Seth Joyner, the former Eagle.
Yeah.
Bill Burrs.
Let's hear this joke about the 3 vajayjays on that kangaroo.
3 vaginas, which actually sounds like 1 too many, if you ask me. You know what I mean?
Watch Byron Allen.
Right? Like, yeah, no.
He goes, well, only one?
He's like making sure.
He makes sure everyone gets it. He makes sure the audience gets it. Just 1?
Yeah.
Because she should have said 2, probably. And that's like, he's like still surprised. That's probably, he's been doing the show for 80 years. This is the 30 millionth joke he's ever heard. And he's like, whoa. That's not right.
He's in prison. He's in his own TV show prison.
He is.
Just hearing jokes.
But you know what's so weird? Like, I think he's like in his own prison, but I think he's like the dungeon master. He enjoys it because he's a billionaire. He could leave whenever he wants.
Oh, he's a billion. Oh my God, he's insane.
He's a billionaire. He like owns part of the Weather Channel. Like he's an insane person for still doing this. Insanity.
It's so funny. He's a billionaire. He's surrounded by fucking like 2 blue fish in an aquarium behind him.
Around a bunch of club comics no one's ever heard of. He just but maybe he's doing. People say he's a really nice guy, but I think he's psychotic.
Tom, if you had $2 billion, you'd do the exact same thing. I think.
I would force comedians to do this for my amusement.
Wait, how did he get all his money?
I think investing or something. I don't know, but
oh wow, good for
yeah,
he invested in jokes and they paid off.
Good bits of gold.
Every girl in here knows you only need 2 vaginas, okay? One for
What?
college and 1 for when you find the one. You know what I mean?
Jody. That is crass.
That's true. That's true. All right, don't go away. We'll be right back.
And you go right to commercial, no discussion. What a show. What a show.
Let that one sink in.
And that, by the way, that show is now on for 2 consecutive hours on CBS at night, 11:30 to 1:30 a.m. You could be watching.
I gotta buy cable.
Just ended. It just ended. I'm
buying
actually kind of
cable.
pissed. I can't watch it after this. Just ended. Shit. I might get the West Coast feed. See what I can do. See if I watch Comics Unleashed on the West Coast. It's an incredible show. I mean, you really got to get into this show quick.
Did he ever? He must have done stand up.
Yeah, I think
right?
he
Is
was a
known for
stand-up
stand-up?
comedian. It's very karmic, I guess. Like now he uses he was a stand-up, now he uses his great wealth and power to abuse younger stand-ups and make them perform for his amusement in a very controlled environment. Well, I guess that's gonna wrap this show up pretty much.
Acting challenge, you're the green light.
Oh. Me?
Girl, have you seen my baby daddy?
Girl, I told you your baby daddy do not be over
Girl,
here.
stop playing dumb like he don't be over here.
Girl, he just came over here to fix the water. That's his job.
Look, tell my baby daddy to come out here because I'm not going nowhere.
Well, you gonna be here all day looking stupid.
And I will be out here.
Girl, if you don't leave, I'm calling the cops.
Call the po-po. That's what you do because ain't nobody scared.
You sound real dumb.
And you about to get real beat up.
Girl, don't make any sense.
You know what? I'ma leave, but I'll be right back.
And I got something for you when you come back.
Ain't nobody worry about you.
Bye, Ratchet.
Oh, got her. Mark, you're getting better. I mean, you're getting real good at that.
That was
Thank
the
you.
best
I
one so
skipped one
far.
word.
That was
yeah,
probably
I think that was my bit. Yeah.
Ambush acting, I call it. Ambush acting. You never know when you're going to have to act and read lines. I don't like this bit, but I still laugh. But thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
Nice. That's called good acting.
That's what a great actor can make you do. Feel things, even if you hate him. Yeah. Well, that was incredible. What a show back. This is our first show back in the new area. Me, wedded to someone. Legally, again, as Mark said, I'm not gay, legally. And that means maybe the most of all. But you know what? We have a huge number of shows coming up. I'll say that. Well, first off, I forgot to introduce at the beginning. Luke, I'll let you go if you want, but you have a fantastic YouTube channel. I suggest everyone subscribe to. I don't know if you uploaded anything recently, but it's called Limeade.
I did.
And you should.
I uploaded a video about Chappelle, but that was one interview.
Video about Dave Chappelle. Was that with
Yes.
Michelle Obama? Or the PBS
No,
one?
it was the PBS one.
Check that out on Limeade, the YouTube channel. I love that. I watch them all the time.
Thank you so much. Thank
All
you.
right. Luke, we'll see you later. Bye.
See you, Tom. See you,
Good
Mark.
night, Luke.
Good night,
All
guys.
minutes. Luke for real on Instagram. Check him out. And then I want to say we have a huge show coming up because next week, for the first time ever, one man will be on 2 late night shows at the exact same time live. Mark Wellborn will be on this show performing, and he will be on Ben Gleib's virtual audience live. You're going to want to see that. We'll be reviewing Ben Gleib's show. Julian Shapiro Barnum, who I got plenty to say, but I'll hold off, is also coming up. There's so much happening on this show. We're having guests come on through. It's going to be fun. Mark, what else, Mark? Did I forget anything? Did I miss anything?
Yeah, the last time I've been on 2 shows simultaneously, if I said that right. It's getting late. Was when I did the Brenda Brown's Sauce in the City, which was the birth of Big Stinky. So
True.
Life comes full circle. Now we're going after a little bit bigger.
We're a little bit bigger. We're in the Gleib zone, and we're gonna love it.
Yeah,
it's gonna be fun. We'll be back on Wednesday night. Plenty more to do. I'm gonna have this whole place figured out. This was like I put this whole thing together tonight in an hour and a half. The show, the props, everything. The whole set came together in very little time. So we're gonna have you looking at a show that's refined down to the nub next time. Thank you all for watching. Please like us, and please, for the love of God, like us. I need the recognition. I'm gonna go crazy. And by the way, go Western Conference in the NBA. Rooting hard for them. Have a great night, everybody. I'm going to say goodnight. And we are out of here on After Night. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to stay cool. Here we go. Hopefully this song is okay to play. Good night and good luck. Okay. This is my favorite point where, oh, there we go. Good night, everybody. We'll see you next time.
It's been a long time, but hasn't been that long. Asking you to come back turned out wrong. I feel like a cheater, am I wrong? I feel like a cheater. Turn out next. You change your ways, baby, that works best. I feel like a preacher, am I wrong? But I feel like a teacher, am I
Thank you for watching, everybody. The chat looked great tonight. And thank you for all the well wishes, everybody. Very nice of you all. Thank you.
Tomorrow slam me sideways. Today I saw you.